Alrighty, how we going? Wasn't sure I'd come back to Dune, to be honest. I wasn't sure I'd be back here. But I have enough resources that I didn't want to fully give up on the game. So we'll play a little bit today. Not sure how long, if that'll keep me long term, but you know, it is what it is. Let's have a look. Okay, I've done that one. So how long we last in here? 17 days. Okay, those generators are all absolutely fine. I think the ones on the roof are good. So we'll just find our stuff and get moving. Okay, so what? Okay. Fuck. I can't remember what I lost last time I played. So last time I played, which I was playing off stream, I lost all of my gear and my copter to a fucking sandworm. That was a goddamn nightmare because it was like a bug that killed me. It was the whole thing. Do you want to smash all those? Sure. Actually, fuck. That might be a bit loud. Let's craft half, actually. I might need some of those aluminium ingots, to be honest with you. Because, fuck, it's trying to remember everything I have now. That's the other problem. Let's have a look. So we've got a vehicle backup tool. I feel like I had some extra vehicle parts, did I not? Yeah, so we had the ornithopter thruster, but it's pretty fucked up. Also take a few of those with me. Let me see what I've got on my ornithopter at the moment. So I've got one of the assault ornithopters. What have we got set up on this thing? Generator engine. Okay, so we got no modules on this thing at all right now. Let's see what we can get. I'm fairly sure I can't have a thruster and missiles at the same time. Okay, storage. Okay, well I thought I had the missile. I thought I had the rocket launcher. We got the thruster. Oh, why am I not wearing gloves? What? I am wearing gloves. Curab, scavenger, native. I think native's slightly better, either way. Okay, so I can't afford the thruster. I need more particle capacitors. God damn. But we have one, even though it's kind of fucked up, so that's fine. So we can make the storage, and we can make the assault. So the rocket launcher. Oh, I can't make this. I need more cobalt paste. No, no, there's always something. I know I don't have the fucking cobalt paste either, and I can't make any. Okay. We'll go get some crystals, then we'll make that, because I would like to have the storage as an option. So let's quickly go grab some crystals. I know exactly where they are, so we can go in and out real quick. It's always fucking something. This does mean, though, if I lose this ornithopter, I am so fucked when it comes to what I'm going to do in the desert for this stream. So we got one shot, one opportunity. That's all we got. I would have liked to make a thruster as well, but maybe in the deep desert we'll visit some of the PvE zones and grab just grab what we need from there. So that's the plan for this stream. We're just going to roam around the deep desert. I want to see if it's a bit more populated now that other players have had a time to kind of catch up. Obviously I had the advanced access, so I kind of burnt through pretty hard. I'm hoping that other players are going to be getting there. More solo players, that's more the thing, because pretty much everybody I've seen in the desert has been with another player. I want to see more solo ornithopters around, so I can potentially get into something that might be actually an interesting fight, as opposed to just, you know, a 1v2 stomp. But yeah, if we lose that ornithopter, we're so screwed. At that point, I'll try to make another one, or at least try to make a scout one. But I'm gonna have to do so much farming for that. I should have tried to get some of that done this week, but I just haven't really had that much time. Hey, Fufu, how you going, man? Are you surprised to see me playing Dune of all things? Oh, you went to mine? Oh, no way. Did the same thing happen to you? Going to find some spies. The attack sat down. and a worm spawned right under you. No warning, no sound. You didn't even make a sound. Fuck me. And you just, oh, did that make, well, actually, no, I think you're online right now, aren't you? I was going to say, did that make you uninstall? Well, that's brutal, because my plan today has been to go back to the deep desert with my assault ornithopter, but now I'm fucking concerned you did take a break. Yeah, well, I mean, me too. Like, today, this is me getting back on. Like, I got back on today, and my fucking character was over here because I died in the deep desert and it spawned me back. So then I had to run back to my goddamn base, which was not a good time. They really didn't think through so many aspects of their game, and I can't imagine none of these things happened to them while they were playing. Like, it's such a shame. This game should have just had 6 more months, bit more testing, or maybe the open beta should have allowed people to try the deep desert, you know? Maybe they should have had the open beta for a week or 2, whatever it was, and then 3rd week, just make ornithopters super easy to make so everyone get out there, explore it, have a look around, because this kind of bullshit shouldn't be happening. Come on, pretty sure that was a bug. Didn't see the mouth of worm, it just spawned under you. I've killed you. Yeah, that's fucking brutal. It's either a bug or you just got insane, well, which is still a bug, or you got insanely unlucky and it just spawned under you, I guess. Because I don't know how it works in the deep desert. Does the worm actually have to move through the desert? It feels like that's probably fake news, right? I assume there's multiple worms out there and they just they spawn where they need to be within reason. But yeah, the fact it could just spawn or appear under you without any noise, like, at least I saw my death coming. Although I think that made me more upset. I think that honestly fucked me over even more. My plan is to get to the deep desert. I just need to grab some of these crystals so I can make I think I want to make the storage for the assault chopper. So that's the plan anyway. And now I think about it, fuck, I need to make some more tools because I lost a bunch of my tools when I died. I really should have done this where I jumped on. I kind of just hoped I'd have what I needed, but here we are. But that's so insanely brutal. That's so insanely brutal. How is your base coming along? All right, this should realistically be enough crystal for what I'm trying to do. So I'll grab that one over there and then we'll get going. Oh, this one's a fucking pain in the ass to get. You made progress. That's good. I don't actually know if the patch has gone live, but I saw that people were complaining that PvP is basically everyone just ramming each other with vehicles or with ornithopters in the deep desert. So they've completely removed vehicle collision damage. And it just makes me think, like, I'm sorry, but like, I just want to sit in the room with a creative director and be like, what did you think was going to happen? What did you honestly think was going to happen? It's also the fact that I could drive this buggy off this fucking cliff and not take any damage. Like, there's no vehicle fall damage. Like, there's some of the weirdest fucking decisions I've ever seen. Like, did they never do this in playtesting? Did they never try to ram somebody with a vehicle? Did they not realize it was overpowered? It's just like, it's the kind of thing where if you sat me down, gave me a weekend and said, hey, try to find all of the bullshit you can do. Those are some of the first things I'd try. Can I drive a vehicle off the fucking side of the world? I survived? That's a problem. Can I ram somebody with a helicopter in the deep desert? Because you can't drive anywhere. You have to ornithopter. So, of course, if I see somebody on the ground, am I just going to be a gentleman and wait for them to get in their ornithopter so we can have a nice air battle? No, I'm going to go fuck them into the dirt. Obviously. Like, it's likely they're just, yeah, they did just focus game testing. Yeah. Like specific features or parts of the games at once, yeah. But it's like, yeah, nobody sat down and played it start to finish. How do you not do that? Like, how do we get to this point where these small, because it's these small things that are going to kill the game, and then they're going to be like, oh, we have to shut down the servers because you don't have enough fucking players. Oh, you know, everyone left the game. No shit, because you left so many fucking bugs in it. It's a grind fest as it really is. Why is this? Okay, that was just one of those. It's a grind fest already. And then you got bugs that are setting people back like 5-10 hours. But no doy. Of course they're going to leave. It's really common because if doing a full playthrough takes like 100 hours. Yeah, it does. But you have beta testers. You had open beta testers. They should have just left the open beta open for longer. But I guess they were worried because they've got no fucking end game for half of the player base. That if players got there in an open beta, they weren't going to buy the game. Because they would have experienced all of it. It's just, I don't know. They had a closed beta too. Exactly. Like, I don't understand how none of this stuff came up in the closed beta. Although I've again seen a lot of people saying online that this is what it was like in the closed beta. And all of those guilds have been just taking advantage of what they learned from that experience. But it doesn't seem as hard as they seem to make it out to be. It doesn't seem that hard. But alas, I'm a social worker, so what the fuck do I know? People gave feedback on the end game, but I imagine management want to push out. Yeah, it's also that too, where it was clearly just like, if they'd given this, and this is what I may have ranted about this on stream, or maybe I was ranting to my friends. The reason Baldur's Gate 3 was such a success is because they kind of waited till it was finished. Yeah, there were still bugs. There was still quite a lot of issues for people, and I know there were some like kind of major ones at the time. But like, I never experienced a single bug. This game? That was kind of timed perfect. This is timed perfectly for what the fuck I'm talking about. This game, I experience bugs constantly. Some of them aren't egregious like this. Like, this doesn't really fucking matter to me. I can just drive through and this will stop, and it's not actually damaging my vehicle because there's no fucking vehicle physics, and maybe this is fucking why. They probably saw this bug and were like, oh, it's breaking the vehicles, guys. Just make sure they can drive anywhere the fuck they want. But it's like, if you just gave yourself another 6 months, you squashed all the bugs. It's a small entrance, but it fits the goddamn vehicle, Fufu. You know it fits the vehicle. But like, this is it. You squash all the bugs, you take that extra 6 months, you flesh out the end game a little bit, make sure there is what we call content, and then you release. And this game would have blown the fuck up. It would have been insane. But instead, they release pieces of garbage like this. And I shouldn't say it's a piece of garbage because it's not that bad. But they release shit like this in this kind of state. And then this is my experience. And then I'm expected to keep playing? Hey, Texas, how you going, man? All right, we'll drive through now. But it's just like that happens every time I drive into my base. And it doesn't really bother me. I don't really, like, I've got a pretty high threshold for bugs that don't impact me like that. I don't really care. But what I fucking care about is the fact that it's not just that. It's me getting in the sand and getting eaten by a fucking sandworm. It's you getting eaten by a sandworm with no fucking notice at all. It's me coming into my base one day and finding all of this shit is inaccessible for no reason, because I've got power and I have a sub 5, but none of it works. Like, these are the bugs I've experienced. It's like, how do they make it into your game? Because if I'm experiencing them, when I Google them and see that fucking half of Reddit's experiencing the same bullshit, why did you release? It's just, and you can't tell me that wasn't happening in the betas. You can't tell me. Because it happened to me in the beta. The fucking sub 5 thing happened to me in the beta as well. And I just assumed I'd done something wrong. And at that time, I couldn't pay my taxes. So I'd assumed it was linked to my taxes. Turns out, different fucking issue. Completely different issue. Also, taxes in the open beta when you couldn't pay them. Anyway. That's the fucking rant. Let's carry on. I should have started this crafting before I started ranting, shouldn't I? Oh, I've left the shit in the car. But it's just like, it's when it's one thing, it's fine. When it's two, when it's three, when it's four, it just gets to the point where it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, get those out of the buggy. I think I've been keeping random armor parts in there. All right. How are you going, Texas, by the way? Are you back on your feet? Okay, I'll get both of these, making me a bunch of those. I don't think I need any silicone. So what you're saying is it's a buggy mess. The problem is the bugs come up like the major, like I've got what, 60 hours I think in this game so far, and I've hit maybe Ornithopter, base issue. I've hit maybe 2 major bugs, but those bugs have set me back like almost 15, like I'd say 10 to 15. Well, maybe not 10 to 15 hours. Maybe like 5 hours. Like maybe 5+ hours, 5 to 7. I'm going to say now that I've narrowed it down. And it's like out of 60 hours, that's kind of rough. But there's such unique bugs that aren't easily replicated, I suppose. Like my sub 5 going offline, that was weird. Me losing my ornithopter, like when I lost my ornithopter, Texas. Actually, I'll show you. Let me show you what happened. Unless you've seen the short on my channel, but maybe not. So hang on, not starting soon. Be right back. Let me find this goddamn thing. Here, there. Can I just? This has taken a lot longer than I'd considered it would take. There we go. You know what? I probably could have just found the fucking actual thing. But anyway, so this is what happened to me. This make you I'm gonna get rid of the sound because I hate the sound. So I was harvesting spice, got in my helicopter, and then it just started fucking humping the ground. It just started humping the ground. I'm full of gear. I'm full of fucking spice. I'm just full of everything. And I'm just stuck on the ground. At this point, I was also trying to get out of the ornithopter too. And I just couldn't. And then I lost it all. All of that's lost because you get killed by a worm. You lose everything. Absolutely everything. And it's like I had jumped up and down. Yeah, I never really watched shorts either. I had gone up and down on that one spot multiple times because I would gather some spice, fly up, the worm would go away, drop, gather some spice, and I'd been doing that for like 2 hours. That was my like third or fourth trip back to that spice section, and then suddenly I just lose it, like lose a haul, and it's just like what? Yeah, so I haven't played the game since that. And to be honest, after today, I don't know how much more I'll play. But at the same time, I've still got my base here, and I was mindful, like, as soon as the power goes out, I'm losing this entire base. I lose everything. So I'm like, I'll play a bit today. But yeah, game breaking. And there's been, like, a few really bad issues. And you're going, okay, usual breathing, coughing blood. Okay, well, I hope you're doing okay, man. Like, day one farming for that assault thopter gone down the drain. All the new gear I had that made me OP. Yeah, like, building an ornithopter isn't cheap at the stage I'm at. Close it and open a different game. I just want to kind of fuck around in the deep desert. Honestly, I might fly out there right now, die instantly, and then we're going to be swapping into a different game. So we might end up on a different game during this stream. If this is my last day, come visit your base. Although not sure. Yeah, if there's time during the stream, Fufu, I'll visit your base so I can check it out. I'm not sure how that works. We'll have to figure it out. But I mean, I can jump on any time. And actually, how do you visit? How do you visit somebody else's server? Where do I spawn? What do I spawn with? Can I bring an ornithopter? Well, I don't have an ornithopter I can bring right now. But like, how does that work? What did I want to make? What did I want to make? Okay, I've made the rocket launcher. I have a thruster. I wanted to make the storage. So we're good now. We can make the storage. All right. We'll have to work it out. You may need to add me. Yeah, I don't even know what the... Where is there a social button? To be fair, I've not had to use it, so it might be very obvious and I'm just completely missing it. Customization. Oh, what? Can you customize these to have different looks, can you? Oh! See, I saw somebody... Also, systems like this confuse me. Because when I went out into the deep desert and died to some random dudes, they were wearing this armor. And when I saw that they were wearing this like full armor, I was like, oh shit, they must be really strong. No, they're just using a skin. But like in a PvP game where the armor matters, I don't want to see somebody's skin that makes them look entirely different. I need to know what they're wearing. It's just... it's a small gripe, but it's a gripe nonetheless. I don't know if it's even possible from Oceanic to EU servers. Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. If I end up dying, we'll be out of here much faster than I expected. Okay, so what do I need? So I do need a power pack. Cut array Mark II. I can make the good stuff out of this one over here. That's where I should be. Okay, what do we need? So I don't really care about the survey probe stuff. Thumper wouldn't be that bad, actually. The open desert will cause vibrations, will summon any worm nearby, but I can't see the point, to be honest. Cutaway Mark 5. Oh, I don't want to use... Oh, what is this? This can mine titanium, though. So we could go around mining some titanium. That wouldn't actually be the worst thing in the world. But I'm going to use the majority of my Dura aluminium. Fuck it. If we die, we die. It's not like we're coming back, eh? Don't need a blood extractor. A Liturgon would be good. Craft one of those. I do need a welding torch. It doesn't necessarily have to be a good one, though. Does that cost me? Yeah, we're running out of cobalt paste, though. Craft that. We do want a passive suspensor belt. Is that the best shield I can make? No, I can make a Mark 5, but I don't have the stuff. Yeah, low-level shield, that's fine. I'm not going to be getting into much hand-to-hand combat, I don't think. And can I make a better power pack? I need more cobalt paste. Oh, well, I should have cobalt paste being made still, right? Yeah, they're both still making it, so we can grab those. Don't mind the cosmetics as much. It's cool. I do agree it's cool to be able to look as how you want. That's a minor gripe, but it's like... I think the top tier armors are fairly important. So it's kind of like, if I were to meet a guy one-on-one and I saw him wearing what I knew was top tier armor, that's going to change how I engage him. If I see him wearing something that I can't determine, and then I shoot him and find out, oh, it's incredibly strong, that's going to be a little frustrating, but I highly doubt the situation's even going to come up. So it's kind of like, you know, what's my complaint, you know? Let's just make Power Pack 4, that'll do. Okay, so got the welding torch. I do have some weapons actually over here. Again, I don't plan to get into any particular combat, but we'll take one of these. Oh, I did. I should have just taken that. Random melee weapon. A little frustrating of being rage-inducing. I mean, not wrong to be fair. It would piss me off beyond belief. Where am I going here? But like, there's so much about the game systems that are so incredibly good, and then you just see all of the bullshit, and it's like, oh, it's so close to being good. Why is there so much like? Just get rid of the bullshit, and we are so set. We're so set. Oh my god. Extract some water into that, so I got some water. Although with this suit, that's less of an issue. Put some dead bodies in the old death stills. Truly the authentic Ark experience. Okay, I'm going to be out of bodies after this, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, grab that. So we have the shield, we have the power pack. Oh, shield is awful, so we really don't want to get into any combat that isn't in an ornithopter, to be honest. We got the cut array. I need maybe I'll just make it at the other one. I need whatever it is that extracts spice out of the ground in case I see some spice. Here we go, static compactor. Using aluminium, that's fine. I don't believe there were any other... There's no other tools that I need, is there? We've got the vehicle welding torch, got the cut array. We got some fuel cells. We have our storage. We have a thruster, and we have a rocket launcher. Let me just repair... Can I repair the thruster? This item... Oh, of course it needs to be repaired with the torch. Oh, speaking of, I need to get... Oh, is that all the wire I have? Surely I have more wire, welding wire. Kind of seems like the game is dead from what you're saying. I think the game is going to die a quick death because of these bugs. I think you're going to see every solo player quit the game basically around this point where I'm at. I think you're going to see... I think guilds will still be fine. Like, if I had the resources to quickly make up for that chopper, make up for that armor... it wouldn't have pissed me off as much. It still would have pissed me off, but it still would have pissed me off as much. But it's like, once the solo players are gone, you only got guilds. Guilds, I think, are going to get pretty bored of the end game. I don't think there's enough in the end game to keep guilds really engaged, because what do? You've built everything you want to build. You win a lands rad. That's kind of cool. The next week, you start working on the lands rad, but you're like, does it matter? Like, all we're doing is crafting a little bit faster, a little bit cheaper. Like, who am I competing against? You know, you get into some PvP. If it's all Ornithopter PvP, people are going to get bored very quick. That's my assumption, but I haven't been able to, like, I'm obviously not playing with a guild. And I've not really been able to experience, I can't imagine what that experience is necessarily like perfectly. So there might be something there for groups, but as a solo player, like, this game is going to be dead in the water pretty soon. Which was my concern. Okay, so we've got the thrusters. Can I not put them on? Storage, rocket launcher. Where do the thrusters go? Kind of Ornithopter thruster. Oh, it goes there. Oh. Oh, so you can have the thruster and the storage. That's... I didn't realize these could have thrusters on them. Okay, that's actually pretty solid. Oh, hang on. I do need to repair that though, don't I? Because it was pretty fucked up. And then there was a reason I couldn't make another one. They need more fun activities like raids. Yeah. Or really hard PvE content that requires tons of prep. Yeah, absolutely. That's all. That's just what they need. And I don't know why it's so hard to get around that. I need the particle capacitors for that, but I'm also out of the ingots. Like this thing right here, the thruster, or like to make this helicopter. It's okay. Let's have a look. So 70 ingots plus 70 ingots plus 70 ingots plus 50 ingots plus 50 plus 72. Although this might be option. No, it's mandatory. Plus 72. And then it's 8 times 6. Like, that's a lot of fucking ingots. If I die today, I'm not going to be able to make another Ornithopter. At least not out of those. Can I make... I don't even have the aluminium to make a scout one. You know what? I'm going to quickly go farm some aluminium. Then we'll jump into the deep desert. Because if I do lose it instantly, if I can make a regular Ornithopter, that might be okay. You can have thruster and storage on the same thopter. Yeah, the assault one, yeah. I didn't realize that until obviously just then when I tried to put it on. Which surprises me, because then it makes it feel like the assault thopter is just insane, right? Like the other space survival type game from early access a while ago that's dead already. Which one was that? Was that something I played, sorry? Space survival type game. But yeah, to what... Can you have a thruster... storage and weapons? No, so it's storage or weapons from what I saw, at least on the scout one and what I saw then. Oh, Electronic Arts, not early access. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right, we've had the storm, so things have moved. But yeah, like what Fufu was saying, the problem with the end game is there is no PvE content that's interesting. There is PvE content, but it's the exact same PvE content that's in Haga Basin where I am right now. And so you kind of look at it and you're like, what's the point then? Like, yes, you can get better materials out there and you do technically need to go to those areas to get it, but I've not seen anyone in them to date. And there's no, like, challenge. They should have had, like, proper, like, big-ass bases. Like, PvE NPC bases. Where you can fight bosses, or it would encourage people to work together and they could group up and run them to get, like, to get all the shit. Because everyone can loot every container. It's not like I loot it and then you can't. Unless that has changed in the deep desert. Not what I've seen. So it's like, there would be incentive to actually group up with people. And it might happen. You could meet people in the PvE zone of the deep desert. Decide, yeah, let's go do this. Group up and then just go do it. It'd be great. There is some challenge, like if you tried doing a rec or a testing station in the actual deep desert, the PvP part, they're not easy. I've run them solo. Oh, maybe not in the PvP section of the deep desert. I haven't done that. So maybe I'm not really understanding. I'll have a look today though, because I'm curious about them. I've run them in the PvE zone of the deep desert, but not the PvP section. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, yeah, nice. I'll try that then. Although I've not got any fucking problem is, Fufu, I don't have any fucking weapons, do I? Because they all got wrecked. Now, am I going to die to these while I try to get this aluminium? Maybe. So I might not do that. Because I might not have the actual, might not actually have the weapons for it. Well, I came out to do my usual farming run, but I forgot that I think each week all the spawns swap. So let's have a look. There should be one. Oh, maybe they. Oh, I guess they swapped to a degree because this was always here. But yeah, like they need more of that. They do need more of that stuff. And it's such a shame. It's such a shame. They're 3 times harder than ones in the PvE section. Oh, okay. So there's some actual challenge out there. Okay. But is there any point to going to those instead of the ones in the PvE section? Like, am I just going to get the same bullshit? No, can't see down that far. Better rewards. Okay. All right. But at the end, is it just the same enemies? They're just tanker though, because that's what I'm annoyed about. Is it's just the exact same enemy types I've been fighting all through the Haga Basin. They're just tank. They're just bullet sponges. And it's like, okay, what's the now? That's a small entrance. But I do quite like that base. And like this, the base building. The base building's so fucking cool. Oh, it was just so close to being just an amazing game, and they just kind of lost it right at the end. Yeah, mostly the same enemy types, possibly different hats. All right, let's get a little bit more. We'll head back. But like this type of progression felt great. Going from mining this shit on hand to just being able to drive around and do this, amazing, amazing. It felt like when I finally got my buggy, it felt like such a, I don't want to say an achievement because it's not an achievement, but it felt like such a, like I said in my video, like past pain became like future convenience, and that convenience felt so good. But then, like, I hit this point, and there's just not really much for me to do with it. But let's get out there with the assault ornithopter now. We'll roam around the deep desert for a little while. If we die, we die. And then if I have enough aluminium, I can always make another scout one. Otherwise, we'll drop it and jump into something else. Maybe play some more Void War. Yeah. It's like the base building, and I do wish, like with this base building system, this game could, like, Rust is a game that is still well and truly alive today because its gameplay loop is just so satisfying. But it's always been a bit of a ball ache because you can get offline raided, right? So that's always been a little bit of a ball ache, and it's hard to get around that. I think they have... Why is my vehicle looking like that? This game, I think, had opportunities to compete directly with a game like Rust in the deep desert, while also having this PvE section of the game and like having the best of both worlds. I think they could have done that. Because the thing is, like, you're just never going to raid a base in the deep desert because why would you? Like, players likely aren't keeping good shit there. And I don't even know how you raid them. I remember hearing in one of their dev streams that there was going to be a way to do it that was going to be lore accurate. I'm not sure if that actually made it into the game or not. But it seems like you would never really bother having a lot of loot out there anyway, because you can just ferry it back to your PvE base and have it completely safe. I don't know. I can just feel that it's so close to being great, but they just undercooked it. And then now it's going to like fade away into obscurity, and nobody's going to be talking about Dune Awakening in a year or so. I mean, they did quite a lot with Conan Exiles after release. They added a lot of content. I'd be really interested to see what they add to this, because if they added more content, I could see myself coming back in like a year. You know, if they had like a big major update, they fix all the bugs. There's a really good chance there. But let's just quickly test how well I get into my base right now, hey? Ready? But then like that, why is it so red in here? Weird. Then like all that shit happens. It's just like, what are we doing? But like this stuff, just being able to, you know, throw it into my various containers. Those ones are full. Yep. Okay, they're all full. Alright, let's get some things cooking. Didn't work. If I've not played a game again in a year, I ain't playing it again ever. To be fair, that's generally how I work too, Texas. I don't necessarily disagree with that. Oh shit, did I have aluminium ore that whole time? Oh, maybe not. Okay, well we should have aluminium ore when we come back. I don't really have weapons capable of fighting. Where's my weapon? Where's my weapon thing? I think it's upstairs. Up here? No. This is it, right? This is it. What can I make? What is the damage on my current weapon? 53, 190. It's only a 34. Okay, I don't really have any great melee weapons. Even that one's not particularly good. What can I make in the realm of... These are the rifles. I can make a spit dart. I don't have the materials for that. A little bit more water and I can make the house drill burst, because this is good against shields, alright? The anti-shield weapon choice. Yeah, okay, we could make this. We just need a little bit more water. Oh, fucking Revlon ad. Fuck me. Yeah, like, I do rarely kind of come back to games after long periods of time. Like, they really have to add quite a lot for me. But the gameplay loop of this is quite satisfying, and I could see myself doing it. There's 5 in there. 5 in there. 4 in there. Oh, fuck, I got shit in here. Motherfucker, I already had the storage. I already had the storage and rocket launcher. Oh, I didn't realize I had all this shit in here. Okay, I got my mercenary still suit. Oh, of course, I didn't take this stuff out. Oh, I had all this here the whole time. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Okay, all right, perfect. I'll take the spit dart. Take that. Okay, so what's better, that one? No, okay, we'll just throw on this one. On that, throw on that. Yeah, no worries, Texas. Jump on over. Don't need these. I will take those, actually, although I probably need something better than just regular bandages. All right, I'm happy enough with this. Let's roll. Let's roll into the deep desert now. It's time. I say that. Do we need any more? I probably don't need any more power than that, do I? I don't know how much is in the current. We'll just grab another one. I shouldn't need that much, though. I do need ammo. Did I save it? Did I die with all of my ammo? Oh, I keep saying we're about to get moving, and then I'm like, nope, never mind. I'm also, like, gliding. Why am I gliding so hard? Okay, heavy darts. 1, 2... How big... I wish it told you how big the craft size are. 15. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many heal kits can we make? I don't really want to use that. Never mind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I doubt I'll need that much ammo. Okay, those are going, those are going. Oh, I don't have enough water to get that going, to be honest. Okay, 120. We'll grab some more light darts. You're in the deep desert now, literally afraid to land. I get it. I get it. If it happens again, I'll fucking uninstall. I can't believe I didn't install after the first one. You know what kept me from uninstalling? Was the fact that I have this entire base. And I know that if I uninstall, it disappears. It's all fucking gone. And that the idea of that pisses me off beyond belief. You know what? I'm going to wear the better still suit. I die. It's probably not the best armor either, but it's something. Deposit. Oh, did I not put that one on? Afraid to land. I love it. Okay. Fuck, I really took my fucking time getting to the deep desert, didn't I? All right, let's go. Let's boogie. Oh, like that's it. Like I completely agree with what you've said there. I am also having fun with this game, but a bullshit death that puts you back like 5 hours. Like the amount of fucking materials that go into an ornithopter. What did I say earlier? It was like 70, 140, 210, 280. It's probably like a good 400 like ore. No save state file. Sorry, what, Texas? What do you mean? Oh, you mean like for yeah. Wait, what's... Oh yeah, my thrust is damaged. Okay, refuel. Wait, how does the missile launcher work? Do I need to build missiles for it? Because I can't currently use it, but I don't know if that's a symptom of I don't know if that's a symptom of being in the PvE zone. You're talking about... Oh, yeah. So the problem is, because it's a survival game, Texas, if I uninstall the game, this entire base gets destroyed after I run out of power. So here you can see my total uptime is 18 days on that. But the problem is, if one of these generators goes down, and I'll show you up here. These are also generators. So if one of these goes down, these are only going to last another 4 days. Actually, I think some of them are like at three days. So if one of these stops, my base loses power. So like my shields lose power. And then the sandstorms slowly wear away your base. So like I logged off, like over the weekend, I didn't play. I lost power in one of these generators. All of my shields went down and I lost a helicopter because of that. So I've lost 2 helicopters to what I would call bullshit. And instead of just like, because these things draw power, right? Instead of just shutting down one of these and saying, oh, well, if we shut down this, the rest of the power's fine. No, it shuts everything down. So it's like, if I uninstall the game, after a week, my base would have fully decayed. And then I'll have to start completely from scratch. You can take stuff and put it in a bank, to be fair. So if I do decide to uninstall, I should first take all of my gear and put it in the bank. But then even still, I would have to rebuild everything. Because you can't, I don't think you can, you certainly wouldn't be able to bank this shit. And this shit is so expensive to make. Yeah, like, and you know why they did it. Like, we all know why they did it. They did it so that you have to keep playing, because if you stop playing, you lose everything. So it's the sunk cost fallacy. They want you to keep going. But it is also a survival game and it's multiplayer. So like, it would be weird if this base just stayed here forever. I understand base decay. Oh, you can bank it too, but it needs to be removed first. What, these things? Can you like just pick these up? I thought you had to like properly destroy them. Or can you like pick them up? Because maybe I'm... Oh, fuck, what am I doing? Sorry, I meant to check if I could make missiles. I'm going to assume probably not. Incendiary gel. Rocket? Oh, fuck, I can only make 16 of them. They're oh my god. Okay. Alright, we got 16. Oh, the missiles are so bad though. Like, I remember when I died, I know you've both seen that video now, I'm pretty sure. Or at least no. Fufu, you haven't. I think your partner saw it. Texas saw it. The video of me dying. Like, oh, fuck. I took so many rockets. I took so many rockets. I can't believe I have to... Oh my god, I took so many. Fuck. Okay. Well, we got 16 shots. So if we're going to fight someone, we're going to have to make them count. Wait for those to finish crafting. Oh, 15 shots. That's rough. You can't pick up the actual object, but if you destroy it with the build tool... I don't think you do get 100% of the resources back, do you? I thought that, but then I destroyed something and I was sure I didn't get it all back. Actually, I have a build tool over here. Let me check. You do? Okay, I'm still going to check, so I apologize. I apologize for doubting you, Fufu. But I am still going to check. Because I got time. Where's my build tool? It's in here somewhere, right? There it is. Okay, so one of these costs... Oh, wait, I can't actually check, can I? 45, 64. Oh, wait, why? Why do I get full resources back on this one, but only half on this one? Or not half, sorry, but like less on this. So you can make a save of your base with the base replication. Okay, so that's not as bad, Texas. I apologize. I kind of misrepresented that. So you can save state your base. Okay. But what's up with this? Why am I getting less from that? That's weird. Yeah, odd. Odd. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if maybe it's because damaged. I don't think there's a repair option. Okay, my bad. So I was incorrect about that. So that's not bad. So if I do die, you'll see me save state my base, and then I will uninstall. All right, where are my rockets? We got... Oh, okay. I made 160 rockets. Hey, look, we're good. We got rockets to burn. I always forget they come out in more than just one at a time. I also feel very floaty today. Why is my character like so floaty and running? I didn't solve it first. I will visit you first. This seems weird. It's not usually like this, is it? It's like there's like ice everywhere. I don't know what's happening with that. Anyway. Refuel, manage. Do I have to put maybe these in the inventory? Ah. Okay, we got rockets. You bumped up the AC units way too much. It's interesting these can have passengers as well. Like I can have fucking 3 passengers? That's wild. In what? Where do they... I guess they could... Actually, where do they fit? There's a couple up there, I guess. I'm a bit worried about this thruster making it all the way through, but we'll see how we go. All right, off we go to the deep desert. Curious how this is going to go. We'll see. We'll just explore. I'm not necessarily looking for a fight, but I'm going to probably try to find some. Going to make a second assault opter today, but if I lose that, so help me. Even Kataiba with the devs and stream reviews. I like how you corrected the shy alert or whatever it's called. The worm. Oh look, if I lose this helicopter to some bullshit, oh my god, I will write a Steam review. I think I've only ever written a Steam review once, and from memory I wrote it for Battlefield, I think 2042 or whatever the fuck the game was called, because it pissed me off beyond belief. But honestly, if I lose this fucking helicopter to more bullshit, I'm doing the same. I'm doing the same here, because I won't be able to handle it. I just won't. It's just not possible. It's also getting very warm in here, so I'm going to bump up my AC unit. Also, like this feels like a complete just kind of waste. I really don't understand this system. I guess it's a little fancier than like a menu, but it's also why. All right, here we go. So this is completely reset, right? Yeah, it's completely reset. All right. You think they wanted to have more in the overworld but didn't get a chance to implement it? Because it's absolute. Like, how have you done that weird mission where you just go to that ship and meet the guy and then you have to fight your way out? That was the other egregious bug I had. I talked to an NPC there and my screen just went black. And it was like, why? Hello. Is that a little scout ornithopter? I think it is. You know, we'll just casually fly our way out, you know. Give that guy a chance to get past us. If he flies out there, I'm gonna have to shoot him. I'm sorry, you can't be this blatant about it. Maybe that was supposed to be deep desert first because the water and fuel pools. Yeah, they're absolutely useless. But it's like, why did you start making that content before? Oh, I guess you want to make sure you have it so the rest of it works. But like, just have a situation. Just have a system in which it's a menu select, right? Build out so that you have enough stuff to fill that menu select, and then do that stuff. Then do the water and fuel. Because what the fuck am I doing with the water and fuel right now? I'm doing nothing. Map thing is something to keep you engaged or do something. Oh, yeah, I think that's probably right, Texas. Yeah. But it's also like, they could have found other ways of doing that that would have been more engaging. And it's also so silly because there is just no reason to do it right now, to use them. Okay. Okay, so how accurate are my rockets? So that should hit the ship. Oh. I think it got out of my view so I couldn't see it, or it's got a limit to how far it can go. I don't know. I'm going to ignore that. Oh, hello. Let's see if we can kill this guy, hey? Let's go. Let's do it. Oh, fuck. This thing is... Oh, okay. Sorry. This thing is chunkier than the other one. Oh, wait. Has he also got missiles? Okay. Smart, smart. He baited me backwards and he's flying away. Fuck, this is as quick as I can turn up. Okay, he is outrunning me, absolutely. There's no question about that. Yeah, okay. Alright, so he might, the scout ones do seem to be faster. Nice turning circle. Like, this is me trying to turn as best I can. Okay, the turning circle's rough, so the better option is to go into hover mode, because then you can actually turn. Okay. Well, this is the other problem, is I've not had a chance to practice anything with the assault copter. I'm really good with the scout one, I feel, but trying to track people is so much harder. But that was rough. All right, let's get floating. I love that there was a guy there. I was just like using it as test practice. If I'd paid more attention, we could have maybe done something. Yeah, okay, sorry. So you think it's a remnant of some game system that never made it into the game? Because, yeah, there's zero reason for water and fuel pools to exist. Yeah. Unnecessary for the traveling from place to place. It was meant to be more immersive menu. Fuck me. You have unique wings on your assault top that made it turn really fast. Oh, no, and you lost it. Speed and agility are necessary. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, where are what? Okay, if I see one of the PV, if I see one of the points of interest, I might land and mess around in it. But I'm a bit worried. If I land my Thopter, can somebody just fly over and just bombard it with missiles till it breaks? Because if they can, what do I do at that point? Because that's my biggest concern about landing. I'm so blown out with how bright this desert is. That's one of my biggest... They can. So, like, that... I understand that's probably a hard gameplay system to get around, but that is one of my biggest concerns, is I'm going to land, start farming, and then I'm just going to get absolutely railed because somebody's going to break my Thopter and then I'm going to be trapped. Oh, yeah, you can put the scout one in the Pokeball. I keep forgetting about that. That's actually not a bad idea, is it? Pokeball it, so then you can... Oh, hang on. That looks like the ship over there. I mean, I could probably tuck it into a little corner, so I can try that. I would say yes, they can, and you die and lose your stuff. That's what's going to happen. That's absolutely what's going to happen. The other problem as well is, like, I understand it's a deep desert. I do understand it's a deep desert. But it takes me so long. It takes me so long to fly between the points of interest. And if I was with friends, you know, we'd be having a... I mean, I'm streaming now, so it's kind of the same. Just having a chat, you know, that's fine. Is there a long delay on the YouTube chat? That message seemed to pop up pretty quickly. Sorry, I might be a bit slow because I'm used to looking at just the one chat with both of you in it. But it's fine though, like, it's not a problem. But like what's behind me? I literally can't see any points of interest behind me, which, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but also means that it just takes me forever to get anywhere. Oh. No way, that's not a... No, that's going to be like a piece of terrain or something, isn't it? Okay, let me have a look around here. Maybe I can find somewhere nice to park my ornithopter. Doesn't look like anyone's around, so... I was going to say, can I cram it into there? Oh, there's a control point there. Okay, well, that's probably not something I want to land on. I also have this thing where I have to locate a control point, but it doesn't seem to work. Okay, still no one's around. Okay, we are going to try land. This is probably a bit silly. Okay, how obvious is my ornithopter? Oh, it's a bit rough, isn't it? It's very easy to see. But it's only going to be easy to see if somebody comes from this direction and comes straight overhead and is looking for it. So we're gonna commit and hope for the best. Like 20 seconds. Fuck yeah, YouTube's rough. I don't think I've got it set to a delay, but again, it's not something I've looked at. You need a desert camo for my Thopter? I swear to God, if somebody fucking destroys my Thopter, I'll be so sad. But I want to check out this area. If the enemies are too hard, though, I'm going to have to leave, so... See how we go. But this is what annoys me. This is what fucking annoys me as well. Is that this is clearly just the exact same... ship that is in the Haga Basin. YouTube has a much bigger delay than Twitch, yeah. Like, I'll just try to keep that in mind when I see Tex's messages. Like, I've been in this room. It annoys me that I've come to the deep desert and I'm in this room. I don't know if the rest of the ship is different. I'm going to assume it's not because this is similar as well. And it's like, well, you know, I understand that you could say in the lore, you know, they and maybe that is in the lore that they only have some ship types. Excuse me. But like I know this area, I know that area, I know all this. It's really lame and definitely oh, you're back here, yeah, definitely a reuse of management wanting to rush out the game, yeah, and it's just like, I don't know, it makes the game feel worse. It just makes the game feel lazier. Just kind of feels bad. Oh, so you can't loot something after somebody else in the deep desert? Looks like someone recently cleared this, yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's try to run through it then. Let's see if we can find him. You may not want to... Oh, you're like, you may not want... Oh, what the fuck? Get close behind me. Okay, so it can't have been that long ago, right? I mean, that closed on me. I mean, if everything's... Yeah, I'll leave. I will leave. Oh, that one hasn't been looted. Ah, fuck. Well, I fucked it up, so... Jump! Nice. They didn't loot this one. Suckers. Look at that. But yeah, we'll get out of here. I'm going to assume the guy's already left, unless he's pokeballed his ornithopter. In which case, I am going to hang around just a little bit. Do I not have my suspensor on? Oh, I got that. I got that. Yeah. Oh, I just used the one that protects me from falling. That one. I haven't bothered upgrading to another one yet. Because what's the point? What does Pokeball mean? So you can, there is a certain tool that lets you basically, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It basically lets you take your ornithopter and put it in your pocket. But you can only do that with the Scout version and with the Scout bike. Oh my god, use that one. That lets you fly fast. Oh, okay. I'll have to give it a look then. I mean, these don't take that long to run through, so I can't imagine the guy is still in there. So we'll leave. We'll find another one to loot. So you can Pokeball any, not any vehicle, but you can basically Pokeball any vehicle that can't be made into an assault vehicle. So like this one, I can shoot missiles. Hey, Salty, how you going? So I can't Pokeball this because that would be, I guess, unfair. But you can Pokeball a Scout Ornithopter. Which is probably the way to go, to be honest, if you're a solo player. I don't think it's necessarily helpful for me to have the missiles. Probably more going to be an issue other than anything. Okay, let's just get flying. Let's find another zone to loot. And how you been? How you been, Salty? It's good to see you again. Still be lurking because you're in a meeting doing audit assessments and gawking at your crush co-manager. No worries, Salty. Good to have you here. It's good to have you lurking. But yeah, I honestly think that's where my main frustration with the game is. It's just the fact that so much of it feels so good, and then they fucked up like some really simple things, or they just didn't bother putting in the time for some things that are really crucial. Hello. I'm just going to kind of pretend that I don't see him. And now we're going to slightly turn. Okay, hitting missiles is so hard. Look how fast it is. Okay, I'm not doing shit with this helicopter, hey. Like, there's no way I can catch that guy. That's my thrusters full bore. I'm gonna go for a... What? Okay, well, now he's gone. Yeah, I'm just too slow to really do much there. They made all the shiny stuff great, but all the... Yeah, that's it. They made the shiny stuff so good. And then they just fucked the basics. I wonder if that guy came out of the place we just were. You need to thrust up, then glide down for extra speed. Yeah. I think he was getting away from me regardless, though, to be honest. He fucking moves so quick. Maybe I should have brought my surveying stuff. Yeah. Yeah. It's like much faster too. From what because I was easily outrunning assault thopters as well before the fucking worm ate my scout on. Yeah, maybe I should have brought my I can't remember the name of it right now. The surveying stuff. Can't kill the worm. Nah, you can't kill the worm. The worm is invincible. Yeah. It's like only a little bit faster, but enough to get away from people like me. What's that over there? That looks like a ship. High altitude increases fuel cost. Yeah. I do like that this thing feels heavier. Unless that's just me having not really paid much attention since I've not been playing the last few days. But no, the worm is just a force of nature, Texas. There's no getting rid of the worm. Speaking of, what's that? Oh. I also think they should maybe improve the draw distance on enemies and stuff. Because seeing that guy and then losing track of him, like, he was right in front of me. Where did he go? I'm kind of half thinking about parking my Thopter there and then running over. Server seems to be higher pop than mine. You haven't found anyone in the actual deep desert yet on the PvP part. I think that's because, like, mine was relatively full when I joined, so it was all the it was obviously all the advanced access players, right? Okay, well, I don't know where that guy disappeared off to. But I'm going to use this rock as cover for my Thopter, I think, and then walk over to the ship. Gatwick Airport ad. What the fuck? Yeah, there's some weird ads. Yeah. Alright, park it there. That should be good. That's such a... I'll have to check if I don't remember seeing that it was going to play an ad, but I may not have paid enough attention. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck. Did he see me land? Hopefully not. Probably didn't see me. Yeah, why isn't airport advertising? What's the point of that? Trying to make you fly out of Gatwick? Do you not just fly out of whatever's closest? It's gonna be so funny if the worm eats me on this stupid run. Yeah, like, you go to an airport because that's where the planes leave from. Like, what? Okay, this was a further run than I thought. If I do die though, I can just spawn back. Oh no, if I die, I'll lose all of my gear. That'll be very sad. Yeah. I really, it looked shorter from the air. Okay, you know, that stuff happens. Although there was a guy flying this direction, so if he landed over here, I've given him time to get in there, right? You need the Bene Gesserit. The Bene Gesserits, I think, are the only ones where I haven't found where they are, but I've not looked at the same time. All the others I found naturally. Oh, look at that. The worm got pissed off. Thank fuck we arrived in time. Parco Village. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Makes sense. Close to the blind sword, kind of be honest. Okay. Because I'm just level 1 with everything too, so I'm not doing well in terms of combat abilities. Okay, uncovered shipwreck. Let's go. Oh. It's a dead something. Hang on. Glow tube. Holy fuck, it's dark. What the fuck? What's the glow tube? Is that something you can put on? Can be used to light up dark places, often used in caves, or... In what way is it used? Do I just drop it? No. Okay, no idea. No idea. Just gonna look around. Wait, that's the advanced train. The basic one is in the Atreides base. Oh, okay. So if the worm eats copters, why doesn't it eat this junk? I think this is too big for it. Like that small ship I saw earlier, it'll eat those. Yeah, like Fufu said, this one's on the upper end. Now my head's in front of the chat. It's probably a good thing. Okay, another dead one. Okay, some ammo. Some more of that stuff. It's a weird place for it. Okay, there's a little bomb there. Do you know how to use the glow tube, Fufu, or is that something... just monkey bars across the roof? Is this like... How do I use this? Can be used to light up caves at dark places often. Do I put it... Oh, do I put it on? Oh, I have to hold the damn thing? Okay, well, I'm not doing that, am I? I'll leave it there for now. I figured it out, thankfully. Immediately after asking you, we worked it out. You have to hold it. Seems very silly. I'll take that. Irradiated core. Don't really care for the gun. Whatever. Oh, okay, well, hang on. Maybe I do need this, no? Holding a player space blind them works 100% of the time. Small bites, sexist. I would love to see the worm just slowly, and like I don't think it's eating these things because so the worm, to my understanding, it's not eating the thornicopter because it wants to eat the thornicopter. It's eating the thornicopter because it's blind as shit. It senses movement on the surface and it thinks that's food. You know what I mean? It's the same way a shark takes a bite out of a surfboard. It's not wanting to eat the surfboard. It just thinks that's food and it wants it. Okay, siege warning. What with this stuff? Okay, there we go. Fire's gone. Oh, yeah. Oh. Come on. Jump it. There we are. Okay, I hate that everything is just a... Hey, no, Matt, how you going, man? I hate that everything is just a booby trap. And it's the same booby trap every time. So hold on, can you have inventory, missiles, and storage on your assault thopter all the time? No. To my knowledge, the missiles and the storage, you have to swap places. I've got the storage thing here, so I can swap my missiles out and then start throwing stuff in storage if I need to. But I think you can only have the one. Like one of the two, rather. So that's the option you have to make. What's this? Okay. You enjoying some stir fry? Fuck, I haven't had a good stir fry in a long time, actually. I could go for that. Okay, where do we find the purple bracelet? That's what we gotta look for. So far, though, I've not found any gear in here that seems worthwhile. Are there supposed to be enemies in here, Fufu? Or is this just like a special one, maybe? Well, I mean, the purple thing looks to be here. Right? Is it here? It's just a light. Okay. What about up here, maybe? Up there or down here is going to be my guess. There it is. Why would this be in? Why would this be in here? Oh, so I can go up there. Or I can just go backwards. Not all of them have enemies, but this one should. Okay. I have noticed sometimes the enemies just aren't there. I don't know if that's a... And I've always... you can never tell whether it just means somebody came before you. But then I would expect the enemies to be on a similar... on a similar timer to the loot spawns, right? But I don't know if maybe it's just a bit of a bug that causes them not to spawn at certain times. Oh, the music made it sound like somebody was walking up behind me. Because this would be a really interesting place for enemies, but I think the problem would be them just being a bit too strong. Actually, crazy made the stir fry, and for 50 grams of stir fry is less calories than one big. Really, fucking hell. It's deceptive how many calories are in some things, isn't it? Or at least to the uneducated like myself. Oh, okay. That was it, hey? Okay. You know, well, we got through it. I don't think we really got any loot that kind of made me amazed there. Let's have a look what we got. Although, oh, okay, power regulator. I've not seen that before. That's probably useful. That's not bad. Sand bike engine. I'm probably never going to use that. Radiation. So, okay, I'm going to drop the radiation chute, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the shitty glove. Because I'm just not going to end up using most of those. I probably don't need these parts either. Fuck the glow tube. Fuck that glow tube too. Alright. So this is generally how I come out into the desert, either on my scout or my assault one. I'll come out with the thruster. Well, for the scout, I'll come out with the thruster and then swap it out for the storage. Obviously on this, I'm going to keep the thruster. Swap out the missiles. I pray I can get back across the desert to my ship. It's going to be so funny if the worm kills me halfway. Okay, let's have a quick look at this fucking stir fry now, man. Let me have a look. Yeah, that's a damn good looking stir fry, my man. Oh fuck, where am I? Paprika, garlic, salt and pepper. Nice. I need a you're gonna have to send me some recipes one day, or do you just wing it? Do you wing it when you're making this stuff? Okay, there is a one onion. There you go, two kilograms of chicken, like winter veg mix, one onion. Easy as. All right, let's start jumping up. Oh yeah, chili oil. That's a good idea. I've got a nice. I picked up a nice chili oil like a couple of months back. I've been using sparingly. I've been looking for like something good to use it on. Maybe I'll try to make myself a stir fry this weekend. God, I'm really praying. I wonder if this is attracting the worm, me doing this stuff. Three, two, one. Hit the top. It wasn't quite. Oh my god. No. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I'm so worried that they destroyed my thorn. If they've destroyed my fucking thornicopter, that's gonna be so fucking funny. Fuck. Okay, let me go to the top of this hill. If I need to run, I can make it back over there before the worm gets me. I just need to know if those thornicopters have gone. You got a whole gym cookbook? Hell yeah. Oh, it's coming. Oh. Each recipe has a Colton bulk version. That's pretty sweet. Okay, it kind of looks... Fuck. It kind of looked like those ornithopters were taking off from where I parked mine. I can still see it on the map. So I don't know if that means they just fucked it up. Or what. Like, I'm praying it's going to be in one piece. If it's broken, I'll be so sad. One point you made a smoothie with 2,000 calories. The chug. Okay. I'm going to assume those thopters are gone. Hopefully the worms reset. Let's do it. Oh, this can't be how it ends. It can't end like this, please. A momentum sensor would have been really helpful here. The problem is I never wanted to commit the resources to them because, like, when am I using them? Like, you know, my resources are so precious. Maybe they just landed over here for a different reason that wasn't fucking me, you know? They really fly when you're not using them. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. No, where did I park? I parked kind of around the corner, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, no! My Thopter, no! Fuck! Oh. Oh, that was my... Oh. Okay, so is it completely fucked or can I repair it? Gotta make it back. I'll just die. Like, getting back on foot is gonna take out... Like, it'll take the rest of the fucking stream. I'm praying that I'm... Oh, that looks way too fucked up for me to repair, doesn't it? Maybe you can only break them to a certain point? No, vehicle is wrecked. Okay, I can just... Okay, so that's it. Like, and it's stuff like this, right? Where it's like, I'm a solo player. This is my experience. Why am I going to keep playing? Why the fuck would I keep playing this game when I can't even fly to the desert, put my Thopter down, walk 10 minutes, and come back? Why the fuck would I keep playing? Like, what am I, like, what's the point? You know what I mean? It's just like, what is the... Okay, that's completely... Yeah, okay. All right. I don't even know why I'm bothered. Hang on. Let me detach this. Oh, I'm in the sun, am I? Where am I? How am I in the sun? Okay. How far is the walk? Okay, that's the exit. Can I not see the waypoint because it's in the desert? Why can I can't even... You did park at a kilometer from where you wanted to go. Well, I did because I thought it would be safer there, right? Also, I can't put markers down, so there's another fucking bug. Holy fuck, this fucking game. Like, I literally just can't put it down. I love it. Wait, hang on. So I can't repair the wing. I can detach the wing? Wait, what? Why, though? I guess so I can recycle them? I can't repair. Okay, weird. Okay, wait. Am I just detaching stuff that's already completely broken then? No, okay. So the rocket pod... Okay, the rocket pods are fine. Anything else that's okay in here? I mean, this tail looks alright. I did park at a kilometer from where I wanted to go. But it just means as a solo player, you can't engage in this. Like, my only option is to land, I guess. And yeah, okay. So how far... I wish I could tell how... Now I can put markers. Okay, let's head down here. How far is this walk? $19Ks. All right. I guess I could have brought a sand bike in a Pokeball, right? That could have worked. I can't believe they saw it there though, right? Like, I guess they're flying overhead and they just see it and go blow it up. You want to do Rex, use the Scout and Pokeball it. But like, so my only option is to use a Scout Thornicopter. Or if I drive an Assault one, I can only fight? It just feels like, what am I supposed to do? You know, what am I supposed to do? I may as well just die. And I'd rather let a worm eat me than, you know, anything else. Oh, there's a couple of guys flying around. Do you reckon they were looking for me? Do you reckon these guys were like looking? No worries, no, man. Thanks for dropping in, man. Have a good one. I'm definitely gonna have to take a note of some of those recipes you've thrown in the chat. Want to farm spice, use the assault, you won't go too far from it. Yeah, I guess you just can't leave it. I guess, yeah, you just can't leave it anywhere, which to be fair, makes sense. It's just unfortunate, right? I didn't think it would happen because I just didn't think somebody would end up finding it. But I've seen a fair few people flying around. But like, the problem is, right, I'm 20 Ks from the fucking wall. If I come out in the assault thopter and then I'm like, oh, I want to do something else, I have to fly 20 Ks back, go to Hager Basin, swap copters, fly 20 Ks back, farm what I want, fly 20 Ks back, drop off the loot in the Hager Basin, swap thopters, fly 20k. You know what I mean? It's like the gameplay loop is just so intense. You know, okay, so here's the pro strat. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't make sense. I was going to say we wait here. Oh, hang on. No, it's a shipwreck. We didn't... I wish we'd found one of the testing stations, because I know you can find vehicle parts in the testing stations, and I wonder if I could have found enough vehicle parts to make a bike. That you are incentivized to build a tent base specifically so you don't fly. That's true. But, like, if I build my tent base in the PvE zone, I may as well just fucking fly. Like, honestly, I may as well just fucking fly back and forth. And if the game hadn't fucked me at the start of the week with my scout thopter and all that gear, my plan was... I thought I heard a thopter. My plan was to actually build a base out here. I didn't do it last week because I didn't get here early enough. Oh, they weren't shooting at me. Look at all the thopters. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 or 8 ornithopters around here. What the fuck? And then there's just me on the ground. Can I shoot him? Did I hit him? I heard a tink. Yeah, that was cool. Okay, there's just suddenly a lot of players out here, hey. But like, look at this. Where do I go? I guess I just go, oh, fuck it. I'm just going to run straight until I get wormed to death. Or die in the sun, one of the two. Is this the quicksand? No. Alright, well, we'll see how we go. We might end up swapping over to Void War soon. Is that for me? It's not showing that I'm making any sound, so it can't be for me, right? Oh, now I'm making sound. Is it after me? I was hoping to find a bit of shade, but... Gotta say, with all this fighting going on, I don't know why the worm would ever be interested. Look at that! It's just desert. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, there were a few... Oh, there's gonna be an ad in 5 minutes, Texas. There were a few thopters flying overhead fighting each other. There was like 7 of them. But they jumped out of view so quick. The solo experience is really rough. You need to be... Yeah, like, that's it. The solo experience is just... It's too rough. There's nothing for me to do out here. Like, looting that... Oh, there's a spice field over there. Looting that shit back there, semi-interesting, but I can only, if I'm doing that, I can only use the scout thopter. And then the assault one, I tried to fight 2 people, they flew away. The only other people I've seen have been in groups of 2 and 3. They would have fucking demolished me if they'd seen me. So that's not really an option. And then as a result, like what do I do? Yeah, even just one person, even just having one person would be great. So that way, at least if I'm trying to outrun somebody who's shooting the hell out of me, they can get on my back and try to help out. Even if they've got, you know, someone else to tangle with, we can like help each other out, you know? But just playing as one, you just kind of screwed. It was funny on the video that I did last week. Some guy was like, I easily 1v3 people all the time. And I'm like, oh, fuck off you do. Like, it is possible to 1v2 and 1v3. But like the likelihood of you doing it repeatedly, minimal. As soon as somebody has the same gear type as you, like it's like, you know, if you say that a 1v1 is a coin flip improved by skill, a 2v1 is just like, yeah, absolutely. Like I didn't even bother responding to it. Like I looked at the comment, I was like, go fuck yourself. What are you talking about? Like, might just been trolling me. But like, what the fuck? Unless he was one of their news. And it's, yeah, exactly. And it's like, yeah, okay, you might be all 1v3ing people that weren't a 3-man. And it was just like a 1v1v1v1v1. I also love how far I'm getting. I assume the worm was going to eat me really quick, but now I'm like kind of committed to seeing how far I can go. If I can find one of the PvE testing stations though, I would love to try and see if I can scrape together like a bike or something. The worm's going to get me well before then. Oh, there it is. Okay, worm's coming. This is the end. Do you reckon I can hook the worm and jump over it? Oh, well, I won't be able to do it if I can't see it coming. Was that for me? Okay, come at me. I didn't even see an option. Okay, back to the Haggard Basin. What? You lose. Oh, what? Were people fucking this up? This is new. This didn't used to be here. Or at least the message used to be here, but you didn't have to type respawn. Okay. So just to clarify, I'm supposed to type respawn into the box, hit space to respawn. What? Respawn? Spacebar. But then it adds a space. Spacebar. Fucking spacebar. Who makes this shit and thinks it's fine? I'm not even that bothered that I died to the worm and lost my Thopter because I knew it was going to happen. But like, you've put in this. I type in respawn. You tell me I hit space to respawn. I hit space. It adds spaces to the fucking text bar. How fucking retarded can you be? Sorry, I shouldn't use that word. How stupid can you be? Like, I just don't understand how it's this hard. There's no, yeah, exactly. There's no fucking quality control anywhere. What are we doing? Nothing works. Why does nothing work? Because it's just like, and it's just like, everything is so good. And then you do this. Why do you do this? I what the, I don't even care that I lost my shit. This is what's pissing me off. It's all of this. It's all of this constant bullshit. Oh, I need to take down Friday's video. Just put this up. Just put me ranting at the respawn box. And yes, I can just hit the button myself, but it tells me I can hit spacebar to do it. And then it doesn't fucking work because nothing fucking works. Why? Why? I don't know. I don't get it. Stupid is offensive to the sensible challenge. Like, it's just like, oh, and it's everything. It's just everything about this game does that. Why? And now I'm here. And now I'm here in the Haggard Basin. And now I've got to fucking run 5 fucking kilometers back to the base with no fucking water. I'm in the direct sun. I'm going to get absolutely railed. I can't fall off things because I'm going to die. So I have to slowly climb down mountains. What the fuck are we talking about? What is this? Oh, I've done this so many times as well because as a solo player, you die in the fucking desert. Good luck. Run back to your base, you little bitch. Go put some more power in the generator so you can play for another fucking week. Oh, the so fucking close to making a good game and they just kept fucking it up. All right, hang on. If I just respawn, where can I go? Swear to God, you make me type respawn. Oh. Alt F4. I want to see if I can make a scout copter in the next like 20 to 30 minutes. I want to fly back out there and just fly around a little while. I also don't know, like, why can't I just respawn on my base? What is the problem with me respawning on my base in the Haga Basin? Why can't I respawn here? I can respawn down here or over here. Why? They do it because people like you spend money on new games when you could be play Deus Ex. Playing Deus Ex? I can Guybrush 3 for foot. Good to see you, man. Like, it's just like, why can't I just respawn over here? And it baited me in, and this is why. I baited me in looking pretty good at the start, and now there's all of this shit. People still play Deus Ex. Yeah, that surprised me. I've not fucking heard of that series in years. I did love those games though. And I'm guessing I can respawn. I don't know why I can respawn there though, to be honest. I'm guessing I can respawn down there because I went there at some point somewhat recently. But what would be the harm in letting me respawn in my base? Or respawning at the Pinnacle Station? You know, like what, or even the Helios Gate. There's no problem. There's no issue with it. Instead, I'm going to respawn over here so that I'm a little bit closer. Oh, I'm going to clip all my rants from this from this stream, by the way, and I'm going to put them straight on YouTube with just a big fucking middle finger to Funcom. And like it's the stuff I talked about too, watching the dev streams, watching the guy talk about like, oh, well, you know, if you've got real friends, they'll buy you the advanced access. And then you make this shit? Then you make this shit? You're gonna give me that fucking flack and then you make this shit? Bullshit. Absolute. And it's just, but there's such a good game under that thick layer of bullshit. There's such a good game under this massive layer of just shit piling on top of my head. It's just right there. I can see it. I can play it occasionally. And then the game comes in and just rams me in the ass. And I'm like, great. Thanks for that. I was having a good time. And then you give me a respawn fucking button that doesn't fucking work. Oh. And it's like, it just builds. It builds. Oh. And then we do this. We go for a nice 3-kilometer walk. Put that in my review. Oh yeah, we're leaving a negative review on this for sure. Reviewed 2. I've negatively reviewed 1 game in my fucking life in a written review. I've made videos and stuff, sure, maybe. I don't even know if I've made that many negative videos. Generally, I don't bother if I don't like a game. I usually won't bother unless it's a big game I was excited for. But I will be leaving a negative Steam review because it is full of just absolute. I might clip that out, I'll be honest. Although the hard R, isn't that? That's a different word, right? That's the N word, is it not? Don't people call the N word the hard R? I didn't go that far. I'm not trying to get myself banned of it. Well, I don't know if the other word I said is bannable. But it's just like, what are we talking about? Like, what the fuck is this? And it's such a shame. It's just constant. It's just constant bullshit. Oh. All right. And this. Why am I walking? Why the fuck am I walking 4Ks to get back? Oh. What annoys me is I made this walk today. I made this exact walk today. And at this point, I don't even want to make a base. I don't even want to make a copy of my base, Fufu. Because if I come back to, I don't know if I'll come back to this game in the future. If I do come back to this game in the future, I just want to start again. I'd want to go through the grind again, you know? Welcome to the world its current state, all BS. It is. It just is. And I keep coming back to the comparison, even though they're completely different games. Lemon Yellow. Hey, how are you going? I'm a bit frustrated at the moment, so you've come in at a good time, but I appreciate the follow. I keep going back to the fact of like Baldur's Gate 3. I'll say 11. Baldur's Gate 3, even though it's a completely different game, they cooked it and cooked it and cooked it and added copious amounts of content that realistically, they went above and beyond what they needed to do. They really did. But then and then they release to massive success, insane levels of success. They have made their mark on gaming as a company. There were fucking news articles about it for a week because it was such a success, and everyone being like, oh, don't expect good games because, you know, they're hard to make and you just can't expect games of this caliber to come out every day. Well, they went and fucking did it. So what's the problem? And then you get people like Funcom who put together something that is incredible and then underbake the fuck out of it. Don't do enough quality testing. Don't test themselves. Leave incredibly harsh bugs in the game that are going to drive the player base out the fucking window. And then they're going to be like, oh, people just don't like you know, they don't like the multiplayer games. They don't like survival games. No, you just keep making bad games. Wasn't it like Ubisoft or EA or somebody saying that people don't buy single player games? Yes, they do. Nobody nobody makes good single player games anymore. They just don't fucking do it. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 is a good example. You can play it multiplayer or single player. Single player, it's a great game. People bought it. Slawmancer did it. Yeah. Like, you can make good games. They don't even have to be big, like Slawmancer. Super easy. And yes, Lennon, well, what's up? I saw you added me, but didn't say anything else. And it's like all of these options are there. They're all open to you. But instead, they underbake them. They release absolute trash. And then they just look surprised when everyone is like, this is bad. Except this one has opportunity. I don't know why I've gone up here. I've now remember that I don't have my belt to drop back down. So hopefully there's an easy way down. Oh, but anyway, this is the rantiest stream I've had in a while. And it's not even about capitalism, although it's a symptom of it. So let's get going. Start the fucking capitalist rant next. All right, where are we going? Can I drop that? That should be fine. Although if I die now, I'm going to have to go back like 2Ks and start again. All right. Great stream. Thank you, Texas. I appreciate it. Oh, fuck me. And it really is such a shame. Like, I wasn't massively looking forward to this game. It was on my radar. Because I saw a lot of systems I was kind of keen on. I was still very worried about the end game, as we know, and as we found out, it should have been. I do love a good rant. Both watching and making one myself. But it's just, and it's rare that a game will push me to that rant stage. It is rare. I don't generally bother. But dear lord, has this one got me there. And like a lot of the problems, I admit, were my own making to a small degree. But like, I always come back to the idea that I'm someone that plays a lot of games. So I'm generally good at getting around a lot of the bullshit or like picking up on things. Like, I'm not pokeballing my scout thornicopters. I probably should have. But to be fair, that only would have ever helped me. That wouldn't have ever helped me. The first one I lost because players shot me out of the sky. And then I got ate by a worm. My second one I lost because I got a bug and the worm ate me. My third one I couldn't have pokeballed anyway. So it wouldn't have fucking mattered. So none of it fucking mattered. It doesn't even matter if I'd played the game optimally. I still would have lost all of my thornicopters in the exact same way that I'd lost them. I still can't believe those guys. I really didn't think those guys were going to find it. I really didn't think they were going to find it. That was so annoying. And it was, what was most frustrating was I was clearly like 2 minutes too late. It's okay. I've called the devs. Our words do on one or two occasions. It's all predetermined. And like, yeah, like I always consider the fact that like I'm pretty forgiving when it comes to games. Like if it was just a couple of bugs, it wouldn't bother me that much. But it's the gameplay systems. It's the predatory behavior around the pricing and the marketing. It's the fact that they called their game an MMO for fucking ages and then gave up on it. I also love that Lennon just gave up on whatever Lennon was doing. Unless you are just lurking, my man, which I appreciate it if you're normal and not a bot trying to scam me. But it's like, it's all just there. Well, you've parked the assault one outside, you may have gotten onto it before they destroyed it. I don't know if you could have... I may have been able to run away with the thrusters, but probably not, right? Because if they were assault as well. I wonder if... I don't remember checking... I wonder if I could have shot my missiles while thrusting. I assume so. Oh, fuck. Am I going to... Oh, my God. I got to drink. I got to drink really quick. Yeah. I'm drinking some dew. So yeah, I could have possibly parked the assault one outside, but like you said, I shouldn't have been. And what annoys me, Fufu, what annoys me more than anything, is I only use the assault copter because my scout one got eaten by the worm. So I was only in this situation today because because the worm fucking ate my scout one. Otherwise, I could have built the Pokeball thing we were talking about before I left. I could have Pokeballed it and we'd be fine. I think a general good rule of thumb in PvPs is never leave your vehicles unattended for too long and don't park them too far away. Absolutely. I only parked it that far because I thought it would be a bit more hidden, which I still stand by. I reckon... I wonder if they knew that I was... I don't know. Either way. But even if I was outside, like you said, once they started shooting me, I think I would have been fucked. Because by the time I got outside, it would have been well and truly getting close. Oh, that was weird. Well and truly over. Oh... But anyway, let's see if we can build one more Scout Thopter. If we can't, I'll can it here. We'll play some Void War for the rest of the stream. And then I'll have to decide off stream if I can be fucked making a copy of my base. But then the other problem is, like, if I make a copy of my base, I then have to destroy everything and I have to ferry all of the resources to one of the social hubs, right? So I have to take... No, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to uninstall. I'm not going to... Because I can't fit that much stuff in a helicopter. Like, how many trips would this take me? Just the slots alone. Like, I don't know about the Assault Thopter, but the Scout one can only take a 5x2 grid. Because, like, and that's the thing, I just cannot fit all of this in a Thopter. Like, it's not going to take that much weight. So it's going to take me, like... I don't even know. I assume, like, 20 trips? 20 trips to do it? So, yeah, I definitely can't be arsed doing that. No, fuck that shit. Hang on, I will take the crab one, because I think I've got more up here. Okay, let me put on this suit. Native, scavenger, native. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, I did have that. Okay. Store it. All right. Drink some water. I would say make 2 to 3 trips if you can. Stash some of those and stuff. Leave the rest. Oh, that's true. I guess I could just stash like the vehicles and things, right? If I ever come back, I'll be grateful I did. Well, if I come back though, I think I'm going to want to start again. Although, I guess maybe not. Because if I come back, I can only see myself... That's the other thing, right? I am only coming back to this game if they add good PvE content in the end game, or good stuff that I can engage in, or if I've got friends joining with me, in which point I'm going to want to start again anyway, right? So I'll probably I'm just going to say fuck it, but I'll have a look. Maybe I'll put the really super important stuff in there. Don't know, because like if I build a base, I guess yeah, either way, we'll figure it out. Let's have a look. So can I make the scout stuff? Looks like I'm probably gonna have enough to do it. Maybe it might be a little short on aluminium. Why can't I make this? I don't have the particle capacitors for that. I'm not gonna have the particle capacitors for that. Let's try. Okay, that one. 2. Okay, I can only make 1 wing. Hey, do I care enough to bother? Start the group of 3 end up being 5. You want to do it again for better learning probably. The problem is doing it again, Texas. Oh my god, like it took me 60 hours to get to this point, right? And that includes losing stuff. Just building this base alone is going to take like a solo player, I don't know how long, like 30 hours, 40 hours maybe. But let's try adding me Fufu. I don't know how to do that. Maybe it's in the main menu. Let's if you're online, let me come check out your base. I really don't know. How do you add people? What's my username? I assume it's born ready account. I don't know. I'm not gonna. No, that's open to web page. It's telling me to log in. Yeah, hang on. Sorry, just opening random shit now. Okay. You need to log in. As far as you know. Oh, it's up here. Born ready, hashtag 73370. But then where do I... Oh, actually, let me see. Can I change to other servers? Okay, that's mine. Oceanic, here we go. Europe. Friends. What? Who do I have? Are you on this server? Oh, yeah, okay. So wait, can I just join? You know what I should have done? I should have built an ornithopter and then brought it with me. That would have... Do I have to do all of this? I have to do all of this, do I? Oh, of course, because I'm making a new character, right? Okay, hang on. Where's the old man? I like the old man preset. Okay, that's not the old man preset I thought it was. I thought there was another one. There it is. That's the preset we like. Finish character. You have to come pick me up and you don't have another assault. do you have a buggy? Can you come get me in a buggy? Oh, you think I'm joining? Oh, I think I'm joining the right server. I should only have one friend playing this. I'm just gonna be born again, I guess. You play through the inventory. Yeah, I want to skip it. Unlocked. Yep. Am I not on the right one? But why? Who the? Hang on. Who the fuck? I don't have any. I don't have any. Oh, I'm on the wrong. Oh my god.
Where a house? The test. Where we come here?
Sorry, I'm just powering through this. Right server, but wrong. But why would it? Oh, fuck me. Like I go to join my friend. It's like, oh, your friend's here. I say join, and it's like, ha, wrong place though, idiot.
Get up, off-worlder. I couldn't wait for you.
Okay, so main menu. That character's dead now. That's fine. Like, okay, so servers. This one, okay. Sorry, Siege starts with a C. This one. Oh, okay. Oh, it's locked. Visit. Okay, I can join that. Visit this. Okay, let's delete this character. Okay. 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 So it okay. I think the problem is Fufu. I think I need to create a character on a different siege and then I can visit you, which I did, but then I just deleted it because I didn't realize I needed the character. So hang on, let me create a character because it did say visit. So I have to join a different server, create a character, then I can visit you. Because that just makes sense. That just makes perfect fucking sense, you know? Like if I was going to design a game, that's exactly how I'd design it. Because why not? That makes perfect sense. It's fucking game, man. I was ready to fucking uninstall at the start of the week. And now I'm fucking there. Like as soon as I've seen your base, oh, I can't wait to clear this game off my fucking thing. Yep, skip the tutorial. It just doesn't fucking matter, except the character. Uninstall and remove it. I've paid for the damn thing, so I'm not removing it forever, but maybe. Okay, so I have to get into the game. It just reeks. It just reeks of a dev team.
Get up, off-worlder.
It reeks of a dev team that created it, played it in their own little circles, never doing anything but within their own circles, and then were like, oh, it's great. It's, no, you really needed to think a little bit harder about some of this stuff, let's be honest here. Okay, now I can visit you. You're going to visit a server different from your character server. Your base will remain on your character home server, and you'll be limitations when visiting a server. You're able to return to your character's home server from Hager Base and via the system menu. Okay. Your character is in logout grace period. Please welcome to the fuck me. Oh, but why tell me that and then log me in? What? Oh my god, it just what the fuck? Ah! Why? Why? Like, just why? So my neighbor's gonna be like, what the fuck is that guy screaming about next door? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm in a logout grace period. Why? Why am I in a I just wanna see the base. And what logout grace period? How long is I logged out in the PvE zone. Why is there a grace period? What am I doing? Who was I fucking by logging out? It's not like I'm in PvP and they can't kill me now because I've logged out. What's the problem? I don't understand. What's the grace period about when you're in PvE? What's the problem there? What problem are we causing if I log out? I hope this is long enough. I swear to God, if this isn't. So like if this hasn't been long enough, I'm literally just gonna close the stream. That'll be it. It's just, if it's not one thing, it's another. And I understand some of it. I do understand some of the behavior. Okay, we're here.
Get up, off-worlder.
But at the same time, just like, what are we doing?
But now you need
Isn't the grace 5 minutes? Thank God it's not fucking 5 minutes. It must have been like 30 seconds to a minute, and I was just on the cusp of it. But we got in. We did it. We joined Fufu's server. What the fuck? All right, I've only got 300 ping. That's not too bad.
catch your breath.
And then in terms of how you add people, Fufu, is there a
Is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. Off-worlder.
73370.
The ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the skies.
I don't understand where you see.
And keep you
Where do you find the?
Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That
There we go.
outfit won't cut it out here.
Okay, where are you? You're four. Press O. Of course, intuitive. Like, how is this not a selection in this menu or in this menu? It's its own menu that opens with O. I guess it makes. Yeah, it's done. It's fine. It's fine. We're here. We're on the basin, heading towards Fufu's base, so we can check it out. This is where I just join you, Fufu, come into the base and just start fucking wrecking up the place. It's all been the long play. You've been watching me for over a year, purely so one day I could join you on Dune. And absolutely, what happened here? Am I gonna get wormed? Okay, yeah. I thought we turned the tutorials off, did we not? It's all hard to do as much damage as that one did to you. That's it. I honestly couldn't do enough to actually cause you problems. There's another ad in 5 minutes, Texas. New character, but like I said, it literally said you've played the tutorial. Do you want to do it again? I'm like, no. And then it's like, fucking first things first, bitch. Is the tutorial message. But I guess it didn't make me play through the proper tutorial at the very least. Oh, I recognize this little stone outcrop. This is where I built my first base on this server. On my server, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, what a mess. What's this the guy got, hey? Anything interesting? You remain the typical survival game, but put a kind of Dune on it. You like Dune, right? Hey, Harry, how you going? Exactly right, though. Fucking exactly right. Where do I go from here? Shit. Am I going to make it to that? Am I going to make it to that? I'm going to go for it. Can I kick? Okay, it's not bad. I guess that's what class I chose. Oh, no. If I died a worm, I'm so sorry, Fufu. I'm so sorry. I think we're fine, though. Yes, okay, debuffs, we know. Yep. I also hate that the dismiss button is fucking escape. I press escape and then it's like opens the menu. I'm just trying to dismiss it. Oh, have you played any yourself, Harry? Did you avoid the game? Were you smarter than I was? To be fair, like, I've got my money's worth to a degree. I had a fun 50-ish hours, and then as expected, it fell apart at the end. Okay, you got to be on the other side of this rock. There you are. Hey, how you going? Run. Oh wait, can I get in? Interact with you. I can't access that. Oh, is there a sandstorm? Oh, there is. Why is this game not told me there's a sandstorm?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is.
What the fuck? No, I just seen some gameplay. You hate these worker games. I see. I don't mind them when they're good. How much was it to me? Looks like you didn't get your money's worth. Ah, it was fucking regular game price. Whatever the fuck the regular game price was. Just appeared out of nowhere. I have noticed some of the sandstorms just appear. This happened to me a couple of times where it just hasn't notified me. Because I quite like survival games. I quite like the grind. I like collecting. I like crafting. But there was just no reason to continue even after like 30 hours. I really pushed so I could see the end game, but there was no point pushing to 6. There was nothing there for me. Now I'm just fucking hanging out with Fufu in a fucking wreck ship as an old man. A streamer would say that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This, yeah, like, honestly, if they had given this another 6 months, Harry, like, it would have been so good. Because the survival mechanics aren't actually that bad. They're actually half decent. Oh, all I've got is a knife. Yeah, we're helping out. Wait, is the sandstorm still going? Oh, man, you fucking murdered him. There we go. I honestly think 6 months, if they focus I mean, I would have wanted them to squash the bugs, but if they just put 6 months into fleshing out the end game, I think they could have come up with something incredible. Hey, I'm going to say Zahili Boo. How you going? Oh, sorry, the ping is a bit much. Okay, so I don't have access. Oh, there we go. Enter vehicle. All right, I'll mine. I assume you don't want me to just mine random stuff. Want some metal scrap? This is gonna take a while. Hey, I was about to run like 20 k's across the deep desert. This will be nothing, nothing at all, Fufu. I'll be here to mow down your enemies, though. Oh, that's all you good. No, so I haven't restarted. I'm just I'm checking out Fufu's in chat. I'm checking out his base. I'm pretty much done with the game, honestly, Zeeliboo. This game has been pissing me off. Just pissing me off to no end. I've lost so much to bugs and bullshit this week that I'm so far behind now. And I just can't be bothered farming it back up. So I'm probably uninstalling after this stream. There's just nothing for me in the end game as a solo player. There's nothing to keep me going. The drama. Oh, you missed out on some good rants earlier. I was ranting pretty hard about the fucking state of this game. To sum it up, because I don't want to start ranting again, I think the gameplay is decently solid. I think they've created some incredible systems. but they've just nothing to do. There's nothing to do solo in the end game. If I was playing a group, potentially. But I've enjoyed the base building. I'm not good at it, but I've enjoyed seeing what people have done. It's Funcom, right? I think they made the Rift game you liked back in the day. Yeah, it's Funcom, yeah. Sadly, I agree with you. As a fellow solo player, it's lonely and the end game is heavily team focused. Yeah, exactly right. Like, I was flying out in the deep desert earlier. I landed my assault thopter off to the side, trying to hide it against the wall. I went in, looted a shipwreck, came back out, and 2 players had come over, missiled it to death, and then just fucked off. They didn't. That's what annoys me, is they didn't even get anything. They just griefed me, and then I was stuck 20 k's out in the deep desert. Obviously, just sacrificed myself to the worm gods. And now, like, yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't know if you like, because I know you asked if I restarted. I don't know if you saw any of my YouTube content, but like, I recently had, that's also where I built a base over there, actually. Did you do pro stream mode and whine about I'm not big enough to get stream sniped, Harry. What are you talking about? Nobody's stream sniping me. If somebody streamed, because that's the thing, right? They'd have to be Australian. They'd have to be close to my server. And they'd already have to have a base with Thornicopters to have stream sniped me. This is actually a game where it'd probably be kind of hard to stream snipe people. Other than the massive ones like Shroud and all that, like, all you'd have to do is make sure you're on the same Siege or server as them. It was you! I swear to God, Harry. I swear to God. Yeah, if it was actually you, that would have been the wildest coincidence ever. You're also saying you've just seen gameplay as well, so I kind of already had the idea. What's that? That's just a rock. Where? Oh, I was on the other side of the map, wasn't I, Fufu? I was going to say your base is really far away, but I was. I was really far. Oh. But yeah. Z Healy. It's just, there's just nothing in the end game to do as a solo player. Like, every time I go to the deep desert, it's me just outrunning assault thopters in my scout thopter. I wish I could shoot these people. Oh, okay. Well, halfway there. No worries, man. I'm enjoying this. I'm just getting driven around. But yeah, there's just nothing for me to do in the deep desert. I can fly around avoiding assault thopters, hoarding spice, hoarding gear, but then what am I doing with that gear? That's where I get stuck, and that's where I got stuck at about the 30-hour mark, is I kept gathering stuff, and then I didn't really understand why I was gathering it anymore, because I was already too proficient in the PvE combat for it to matter. Like, the enemies aren't smart, they're really easy to take out. Because you can climb walls and everything, it's very easy for you to dodge them when you need a moment to heal. I was like, oh my god, imagine if I get Fufu eaten by a worm. That would just be the ultimate. I think they will eventually. And I could potentially see myself coming back to the game after some big content drops. I know they did a ton of work on Conan Exiles after they released that. So I'm hoping they do something similar here. But it's going to take them at least 6 months to another year to actually get it done. And now that they're supporting a live service, it's going to take them even longer. That's your main problem with worker games, grind to keep the number from going down to get better at grinding. Yeah, I'm with you, Harry. But I think about games like Rust. I love that in Rust because you get to a point where you can PvP right off the bat. You know, with a bow and arrow, you can do pretty well. But then you get to the point where you go up against someone with an AK and you can't really beat them. That's going to be a bit hard with the bow and arrow. But then you get a pistol and it's possible to fight someone with an AK with a pistol. It's hard, but possible. So there's always that interest in grinding for that better gear so you can be better at the fighting. But the PvP in the end game is you fly around in an ornithopter, you have ornithopter fights, but if you're versing 2 ornithopters, you're fucked. When you're on the... I never saw anyone else on the ground. So I never got to engage in ground combat. No worries, Texas. That's probably where you differ. You don't have the PvP perspective in it because I gave up on PvP. So many cheaters. That's fair, and that's what killed Tarkov for me. I will go back to Tarkov in the future, but the last wipe I played of Tarkov, even though it's not a survival game, I was loving it. But it had the same. It's not a survival game. But it has the same sense of progression where you start with shit and then you slowly build your way up to having like good stuff. So it's just work for work's sake. Yeah, and that's what this game sadly became. It is just work for the sake of work. Things like Rusty gives you validation to grind where, yeah, exactly. There's no validation to grind. Yeah, once, and like the only reason I built the Thopter was so that I could, this nice barrel roll Fufu, was so that I could check out the deep desert. I was just curious what was out there. And then as soon as I got out there, I was like, oh, it's nothing. It's just a desert. This is so far. Okay, it's because you built your base on one of these hills. I see. Yeah. Fufu's driving. I'm in Fufu's server at the moment. Stream regular. He wanted me to check out his base, and I was keen. It's legit just a fuckload of sand. The whole game is. Yeah. It is. It's too much sand. Like you will fly for a good 5 minutes, and there'll be nothing for you to land on. And it's like that's maybe okay if you got friends. But like, holy shit, this base. Oh my god, this is your base? What the fuck? Calm down, Jedi. Oh my god, you've got parking spaces. Abandoned vehicle, what? Why is it telling me what? Okay, well apparently I've abandoned your vehicle. Of course I do, look at it. You're European. This base is insane, Fufu. What the fuck? It's got doors? I just have big opens. Holy shit, dude. Is this... Oh, this is for an ornithopter, obviously. Oh, fuck. I need... Sorry, Fufu. Can I have a drink of water? I see water. I'm gonna have a sip, or otherwise I'm gonna die. I don't have access to your water, Fufu. I'm gonna die. I don't know how to get access either. Or are there some plants outside? I might be able to have a little... Look at that. Holy shit. I might be able to have a little drink. Let me have a quick peek. I can't leave. I can't leave. I'm trapped. I'm trapped in the base. Yeah, if you could give me access, I promise I will just have a couple of... Thank you. I'll have 2 sips of water. Although I'm sure you got plenty, right? Yeah, you're doing just fine. This was kidnapped. This was the plan all along. You've got like a proper launch pad. Holy shit, you are a base builder. What the fuck? Oh my god. Holy fuck, Fufu. I'm so glad I came to check this out. What the living fuck? Oh my lord, dude. Silly killed your mom. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, it's Fufu, please. Come on. What is this? What is this? What? Okay, this is a copter pad, but it's under construction. Okay. I was more talking about this little rock in the floor. I mean, come on. Have some pride in your work, man. Even the ceiling! Look at the fucking ceiling! This is better fucking, I was gonna say archaeology. Better architecture than you see in real life. Oh, well, I guess that actually makes a bit of sense there, right? Because it's a video game. I love the little plants. And these just random, like, oh my god, I can't even imagine. The crafting area is here. Look at it. Look at how well set out it is. I love how everything just has like a spot. Oh, I like this door. Fuck, this is a nice door. I've kind of lost track of wherever the hell you are. You got your little wind farm out here. Stuck in a shelter to die of dehydration. Even this stuff, like, you put in so much work. Holy shit. It's incredible, Fufu. What the fuck? I can't get over how insane this base is. Somebody driving around down there. This is better microbiology. Every game is better with Lego in it. Absolutely, absolutely. Like, I don't know if you guys had a chance to see my base before I logged off. Living quarters. Holy shit! Oh my god, this is incredible. You've got proper seat. Oh my god, you can sit on the couch. I like that I can look towards you. You can just place shit on tables, or did that probably comes on the table, right? Surely. You should. I'm kind of not joking when I say you should maybe consider a career in interior design. You know. What? Oh, you got one of the sand mice. No, Fufu is not solo. This is not solo. Although I don't know. Did you build this yourself? You have a hamster. He wouldn't have mined all this himself, but he may have built it himself. He said he built it himself, but his friends helped with the mats. You can't see the chat because it's sitting behind me. The in-game chat, that is. So, okay, we've got another... Okay, got a blood station. Nice, nice. Even the death vents. Actually, you should honestly go into interior design. This is fucking so good. You should place all this in the game. Well, it's not just the placement, it's the design of it. Like he's like all these lights and everything, all the seating, this looks like something I would see in like a movie, a Dune movie or something like that, you know? I wouldn't be able to put this together. Like these ramps, like he's put in all this elevation and all these little posts. Oh my god. My base is just like a square. Oh, okay, I don't have access to these. I was gonna say this is the moment I just jump in an ornithopter and just fucking whoop, take off. No touching my fans. Oh. Your thought process of something this big is impressive as fuck, even if it's just a game. Yeah, like I can't get over how insane. I can't. That's about it. Oh, I'm gonna go back outside. Hang on, can I jump out of here? Or I'm gonna get stuck on the roof, aren't I? I'm not gonna be able to get up this thing. No, okay. Wait, hang on, can I do it from here? I just want to see if I can get onto the roof from here. I really wish I'd considered what class I was playing. You know what I might be able to do, actually? I might be able to knee my way out. Let's have a look. Hang on. I'll stand on the wing. Okay, that didn't work. Take the thopter. Oh, thank you. I'll have a quick peek outside. I won't. I just want to fly around it a little bit. Oh, sorry. Should I? Did you want to get in? Wait, is this? Oh, no, it's not the salt one. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. See Healy Boo. Fuck me, Fufu. This is nuts. Like, I just don't have the thought capacity to make this work. Why did my building fall down? It worked in the game I played. Yeah, true. I'm not sure about... although there's some pretty wacky buildings out there, right? This is incredible. Like, I'm so obsessed with... we got to put some walls on this bit, Fufu, on the outside of it. You know, you got to throw a wall here. You've done it on the other side, though, so... Like, I'm so obsessed with my my bases just being form over function, you know? Not hating on the build. By the way, yeah, good job, Fufu, yeah. Even this, so like you can just come land out here. Oh, I'm not sure what this tower's about. Might just be a tower for the sake of being a tower. Oh! Tower for the sake of being a tower. Incredible. Alright, I'll land this one back in there. It still works if it's still a work in progress. What are you planning to do to it? Do you know what you're planning to add? And it's also just the different selection of the blocks. Like I just don't have this much brain power, to be honest. I would never think to put these things in because they're irrelevant, I assume, to the actual structure of the building and But they look so good having them like this. Okay, so more copter spaces for people, and more decorations, banners, and such. Also fix some of the redundant sections. See, I could never deal with having this much just open space. It would make me uncomfortable, the fact of like there's a bed. Can I lie down? I can't. Like, I would be too obsessed with the idea that, like, why am I building this when I could be gathering resources, you know? And this lounge is so sexy. It is absolutely... Whoever built this must be pretty smart and capable. Sorry, that's what Salt C, who's also running about around the base, is saying. I'm just reading it out. But, like, even this, like, I wouldn't think to put something like down, but it looks so good. That's something I'd expect to see in like a hotel. Whenever I build a base, it's like I put down the needed stuff. Exactly. I put down a 4x4, I put down boxes, I put down crafting stations, and then when I need more space, it becomes like a 3x3. You wish there was a bigger trees. Yeah, it's a shame that's not a bit bigger. That'd be quite nice. Maybe they'll, you know what? That'll be future DLC for you, Fufu. I like this. What's this about? Just, you should hide your really secret special stuff up here. It should be like a secret room. This could be a panic room. When they build elevators, Fufu, this can be your elevator. It's a shame they don't have that. Absolutely incredible, man. Really well done. This is just beautiful. I can't get over how incredible this base is. And just the idea that if you sat me down and said, Jackson, or Born Ready, whatever the fuck you want to call me, build a really big fortress. You can have all the resources you want. I would never be able to do this. It would be so stupid. Hey, did you try to make it look like a hawk? Was that the plan? No, hang on. Or am I just seeing that because I'm looking at this side? It's because I saw the hawk thing on the front. It's got like the wings. It almost looks like there's a tail section at the back. Holy shit. I can't get over that. Really nice, man. I'm glad I got to see it. I can see why you were so eager to show it off. You just improvised and it kind of ended up looking like an anvil. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Like, keeping it symmetrical too. Is it symmetrical? You need a huge gun on top, make it look like a dick. People love it, yeah. I'm surprised I haven't seen any particularly phallic bases yet. And the fact it's symmetrical, I would never be able to get it symmetrical either. Oh, it's kind of I mean, in terms of the main building. The main building looks... 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, the main base looks entirely symmetrical to me. Then there's this offshoot as well. Okay, on some sides, not others. Yeah, that's... No, I don't think it needs to be perfectly symmetrical, but you've got the main building looking symmetrical. And I think that's incredibly satisfying. The side stuff, I don't think you need to worry about. I think it works regardless. And like the different doors. What is this? Where does this go? A little platform there. Oh, this could be like just your lookout tower, your sniping tower, you know? You could just snipe the enemies down there for free XP. But no, I think the sides work. I think this works really well. How do I go back in? There we go. Like just having this massive entrance. You just got water. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just a little side. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, just not one of these. Like the railings, like there was one part of my base I built railings on. Game needs a glider. It was one part. You want to fill it with stuff? You haven't unlocked all the decorations yet. Oh, that's fair. Oh yeah, because you do have to go like buy them, right? Like this, the parking spaces are so good. It's just so pleasing. I would be so happy to drive. I wonder. Oh, actually, no, I can't because I'm on a different server. I'd love to come to this server, copy it, and then take a copy back to mine. But obviously, I can't do that. 'Cause you can't bring your characters between servers for some reason. Which maybe makes sense. If I wish I had like a third person camera mod for this, so I could just do fly throughs of your base and do like an old school MTV Cribs like rip off of like welcome to my mansion. And then you could just have Fufu just standing in shots like this. Oh. Alright, well I think I've seen it all then, yeah? I don't think there's anything else. You just need 100k plus stone. Exactly. Like, what the fuck? I wish I could steal. Well, I want to make a copy of it so then I can build it on my server. You know what I mean? But there's no way to do that because you can copy bases. Oh my god. All right. Well, nice. Really nice. Well done. Well, I'm really glad I came to look at it because it's actually nuts. Even like these are nice touches. I would just have a wall. And I would look at it and think I need more on that wall, but I would never know what to do with it. But I guess it's helpful that they do let you build and demolish and get the stuff back. So if you do fuck it up, at least it's not like a major issue, right? Which I think is a good idea. I have noticed the railings are a bit, which isn't like your fault, it's just like they're a bit like off. But I know when I tried to put railings on, it was a struggle. Do you have an amazing PoE hideout as well? I can only assume so, right? I'll make this this can be my little home. Furnish this out for me and I'll just live here under the stairs like fucking Harry Potter or something. This is my spot now, Fufu. You make sure everyone knows that. I'm just gonna play on this server now. I'm just gonna live down here. You used to. Oh shit. Alright, well, I might log off. I'll log back into my other one briefly. You're a sandworm, Harry. You can pay rent, yeah. I'll chip in the occasional bit of like, well, probably not pass steel or anything you need, but pass stone, sorry. If I knew how to emote, well, I honestly don't know how to emote. I don't, because I've never had to. I also love how specific the ping is in this game. It's like telling me I have 325.604 ping. Hold tab and then right click. Oh, I see. What do I have? I got a bow, clap, follow, no. Oh, that's a threaten. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Give me the bow. Very nice. Very nice work. Alright, I'll jump back over to my server. I might honestly just make another Thornicopter and then just go fly around the deep desert, crash into something, and then uninstall at the end of the stream. Because at this point, I can't be bothered swapping over to Void War and playing around a Void War. Maybe we'll do that next stream. Alright. Thank you so much, Fufu. I appreciate it. I assume if I log out here, it's not going to be a problem if I log out in your base, is it? It doesn't cause you problems, does it? Empty out a sand boot. That's a good point. There should be an empty out a sand boot. Should be fine. I've gone outside regardless. I assumed it would be fine. I'm like, there's no particular reason. Okay, there we go. So your character remains there for 30 seconds. So that must be the logout window. I saw you do the Bene Gesserit run thing. I do need to get that. But then again, I don't plan to keep playing, so what am I talking about? Alright, you guys have just seen the best space in the world. Zahili and Harry. I don't know if you were here when I was on my base. But you're about to see how a solo player does it, you know? You run like a mile with it at top speeds. Holy shit! Okay, I did need that. Maybe I could have got out of the deep desert with it. But it's again, like I look at the base building and I'm like, that is incredible. That is absolutely incredible that you're able to achieve that in a game like this. And he's the best class. It's the only class I've not tried. And then we got my base. This absolutely beautiful box. A box. I did build myself an ornithopter pad. I was quite proud of this, I'll be honest. Remember, solo, thank you. It's symmetrical. A collection of boxes, really. Yeah, I've got a couple of wind farms, not really aesthetically placed, but they're in a line. Well, they used to be. These are in a line purely because that felt right, but it looks awful. I got a second helicopter pad because for like 10 minutes I had 2 helicopters. Not anymore. Now I've got none. I've got an entrance on my fucking buggy that doesn't even fucking work. Hang on. Because it does this every time. Low on fuel, that's fine. Refuel it. Oh, wait, I don't have fuel on me. So every time I drive into my base, this happens. That's not my fault, though. I'm not taking responsibility for that. And then, yeah, we kind of just have, you know, boxes. We got this. We got this, like, absolute just fuckery. Is it bad that you prefer this one? Hey, this one's got function. You know? I need to go up there. Bam. I'm up there. Can't do that in Fufu's space, I'll tell you what. Looks like a container ship tiptoe. I just jumbled them together. That's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate to what happened. We made the hull, chassis, cockpit, and engine. So what do we need? Engine, we need the generator. We need the particle capacitors and the aluminium. Okay, let's go get some particle capacitors. We need more aluminium. We'll do that. We'll fly around the deep desert for a little while, being kind of sad and upset about how life's treated us today. Actually, how many of those ingots do I have? Excuse me. I got 0. Okay, never mind. Oh wait, where am I going? I literally have no weapons on me. Most of my weapons are up here. It's really nice once you get used to it. It was very nice. Okay, that one. Cement belt. No, at least I have that. Perfect. Okay, we've got a couple of weapons. What else can we make? Let's see what we can fabricate. Oh, can I make that shotgun? Fuck, I need aluminium. Fucking hell, you need aluminium for everything. How have I found my Oceanic server? My Oceanic server's been great. There's been no problems with the Oceanic server at all. Oh, wait, no, shit. I don't want to make those. I don't want to make those because I need the aluminium. Yeah, no, it's like fairly populated. I really wish I had a, I really wish I had an ornithopter to fly around in right now so I could show it off. Okay, we do need 3 more. I do want to make this. I do want to make this gun. Oh, you're in New Zealand. The server you're on has like no people. No, mine's been fairly populated, to be honest. I did have the advanced access, early start bullshit. Crash container ship turn to residence would be epic. That would be really cool. If you could make it look like that, that'd be incredible. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make a few of those. And then I wouldn't mind making the spit dart rifle. So we'll make those. What do I need in terms of fabrication? I'd like at least... Okay. Can I make the Cutter A3? What does that do? Yeah, that's good enough. What else do I need from here? Excuse me. I will need the vehicle welding torch, but I can probably build a low level one. Yeah, it takes steel. I can build that. Every game is what's in the box. I was talking about that movie the other day with my partner. Such a good movie. Honestly, like a masterpiece, that movie. What is it? 7? 7, I think. Love it. Okay, I got the welding torch for later. Cutter A. Got the drill shot. Never watched it. Really good. Really good. It's like a, what is it? Psychological thriller, I guess. Be the best way to describe it, I think. Very good. Can be a little graphic. Can be a little graphic if that upsets you. Well, not upsets you, but if that, you know, isn't your thing. But really, really good. Really good. Holds up very well. And then you'll understand the what's in the box meme. That'll make more sense. Graphics a selling point. You watch it tonight? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give it a watch. It's so good. I'll make a few med kits. No, you know what? 2 will be enough. I don't really need anywhere I'm going. Alright, let's roll. Is there anything in the inventory? No. Okay, that's perfect. Fuel it up. Where the fuck am I going again? Not over there. I need to go to... Oh, that one's underground, is it? Okay, well, I don't even know how to get to that one underground. Here we go. This one works. I just need to get over here. Have I ever been into Magic the Gathering? I haven't. I've just not got anyone around me that's into Magic the Gathering. I could have seen myself potentially getting into it, but it's one of those things now where it's like I would never play it. It's just something I've never had the, I don't want to say I've never had the opportunity, but like I've never had the people around me. I don't know if that's like a big community thing where you have to like meet up with people to play games or whatever. If you want to have a free go, look into Forge. Is that a game? What's Forge? Because I remember looking for like a Magic the Gathering game, and I think there was one on Steam. I don't think it was Forge though. I think there was one on Steam, but it ended up like reading the reviews, it was really predatory or something. Oh. Yeah, let's go to this testing station. I was like seeing the testing station come up on my minimap, on my compass. And I was like, where is that? How am I not at that yet? Oh, it's a free client for Magic the Gathering. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. Because I play a decent amount of Hearthstone. I play a bit of not money online poker, but I play a bit of like free online poker where you just play with you know, fake chips. So I do like a good card game. Okay, I've not tried one of these drill shotguns, so it's not exactly sure how well it's going to work. Oh fuck, it straight killed him. Who threw that? Oh, some random guy up there. Oh, I should have brought my blood bags and my blood thing. That'd have been a good idea. Water, it's not enough of a problem for me. Alright, let's go. So it has single player PvP, even has a Chandelier wannabe game where you run around and buy cards and shit. Not bad, not great. Okay. Oh, that's alright though. I don't mind like a small casual kind of shitty game to play on the side, you know? Well, I guess yeah, not bad, not great, so it wouldn't be shitty. But I don't mind just having like an average game on the side. I'm gonna uninstall Proceeds to keep farming. Okay. I am gonna uninstall after the stream. I usually stream for about 4 hours. We're getting close to the 3-hour mark. And I've got almost enough stuff to build another ornithopter. So I want to build sure. I want to build another ornithopter, fly around the deep desert, just looking around a little bit. Although if I buy a scout one, there's not that much I can do out there. But that was what I called the stream, I think, from memory, and then I've just not done it. Eyes on enemy. I do like that it just straight kills them though. That's pretty good. The previous weapon I had that went through shields took like 2 shots, I think. It's good if you want to play it without the pay to win. Yeah, okay, that's good, because that's the biggest thing for me is like I've not played it before. Getting into it. Not that I've looked into getting into it, but getting into it, I imagine, could probably be pricey. So that sounds like a good way to try it out. The drill shotgun is really good in ground PvP. I could imagine. Have you engaged in much PvP, Zeely? As a free-to-play... Oh, not free-to-play. Free-to-play. I'm thinking of Magic the Gathering. As a solo player yourself, is that something you've done a lot of? Oh, of course, Texas. It's a Thursday. Your exercise class. No worries, man. Have a good one. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch you next week. Thanks so much for hanging out, man. I'm glad you enjoyed me just angrily ranting at the camera for a while. You go out of your way. I've tried to go out of my way for it, and I couldn't fucking find it. Where did you find the PvP? Was it in the was it in just the crash ships in the Haga Basin? Because I literally spent like 3 hours just sitting around them trying to find people, but I just couldn't. I couldn't find them at all. And then I've not been able to find any ground PvP in hang on, is that not? No, I haven't been able to find any of that in the deep desert. And forcing people on the ground in the deep desert. Okay, okay. And then you force them onto the ground, what, with the Thornicopter, and then you get out and fight them? I love the balls. I love it. Because when I was forced to the ground, I just got shot to death. And then, well, no, they destroyed my Thornicopter and then watched the worm eat me. Third person PvP, same with the new robot game. Oh, fuck, what's that game called? I know the one you're referencing. I'm really keen for that. I don't mind third person PvP. You can always cheese it a little bit with like this, you know, this kind of peeking. But I don't mind third person PvP. It has to be done well though. Also, I like how there's just no enemies in here, or like there's been like 3. So that means somebody came through already and cleared it out. Yeah, it's weird. I swear the spawns must break. The enemy respawns must just break, because I've been in so many of these where there's just nothing. Piss them off with Opter, then go to your pre-planned location on a rock island and go in cave, essentially force them to come to you. Takes a few attempts, but if I annoy them enough, I can get them in the death cave. I love that. They tried to fix free corner peeking in that old game, but it was kind of shit, yeah. I don't know. When everyone's on the same playing ground, corner peeking, yeah, it is what it is. You just kind of got to deal with the fact people are going to do it. Okay, well, I think I've moved through this efficiently. Okay, of death, think of better ones. Alrighty. Well, at least the fact that no enemies are here got us through quick, although they don't present enough of an issue really to not do this. Okay, I've probably got way more than what I need, to be honest. Like, also, what's this about? Is this a bug, or is this supposed to happen? I couldn't quite understand this. Because there's also stuff like that near my base. Medkits. I mean, medkits probably good, actually, if I go back to whatever it's called. Take a product placement. Is this looted? Okay. Alright, we're done. Don't get me wrong, you've died many times with my above mentioned method, but I enjoy having a high intense win. Yeah, like that's a good idea, because I have not had any on the ground PvP. in 60 or 60 plus hours, even though I've looked for it. Oh, hang on. We didn't loot this room. All right. So with that, I should be able to build the copter. We can go fly around the deep desert for a little while. If I see an opportunity for on-ground PvP, we will jump on that instantly. Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Harry. I don't mind. I don't mind a bit of hating here and there. No, look, I agree. The PvE started like it feels okay. Like once you start playing it, it actually feels all right. There's a nice cadence between shielded enemies need specific weapons. There's long range enemy, there's heavy enemies. Like the ones you saw in there was one version of an enemy, and for some reason they weren't spawning. But it got really old because it doesn't change, so it doesn't evolve. So the PvE does become arse. You're not wrong. And I just not been able to try the PvP. Melee is also shit. Melee is very sluggish. I didn't mind it, but it is very sluggish. See, I liked the PvE, just not the endgame. There's nothing in terms of endgame, which I think is the problem. Yeah, like the PvE felt fine through the game for me, but like there is just nothing at the end, which means you just get more reskinned, tougher versions of what you've already fought, and that is kind of arse. Oh, sorry, I'll go grab a drink. Once I get some stuff going. You have a melee build, you love it. Sometimes I feel like a ninja dashing. I think the melee's been done as well as you can do melee fighting in a game that has guns, right? That's what I always come back to, is like, there's only so much you can do. I do need to put this shit in a container. Oh, it's on my personal I'm doing. Oh, in this case, bam, 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 bam. Oh, there's a spice blow. It's 2025. He still feels like 1985. All right. So wait, what hadn't we built? We built up to the engine. So we need the generator, and then we need 4 wings. 1, 2, 3. We need 6 more aluminium ingots. They're coming. Okay, we need 6 more of those, and then I want to build thrusters and storage. Oh no, I don't have enough particle capacitors. Fuck. Oh, fuck my life. I also need 60 aluminium. Holy fuck. The storage, I could build a storage. I'm gonna need so much aluminium. Let's have 3 movement skills. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me get this going, and then I'll start reading it. Oh wait, I don't have any aluminium ore. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go get a little aluminium ore. We're gonna go get a little bit of the other stuff. Is it out here? Yeah, okay, we can go there. Okay. So I'll go there while I get aluminium. And this is the problem, right? This is the problem. This is the main problem with the game, is I've lost a lot of my stuff. Some of it fairly. My assault thopter today, that was a fair loss. The other 2 I lost. Actually, one of them was fair enough. The other one was bullshit. But like, because I lost those as a solo player, I'm now going out to farm for ages and ages and ages. Then I can go to the deep desert, and I might lose it in an instant. And it's just like, why am I going to keep doing that? Going PV like we had in that one game. Can't remember the name of Minecraft. Something about Scary Girl, the enemy soldiers, and they were cool. Yeah, enjoying it more than the range build I had before. Let you carry one weapon for everything, which is nice. Yeah, okay. Playing a retreat, not usually PvE. I wouldn't mind trying to melee build, actually. That sounds kind of fun. And that's the thing, is like, there is fun to be had. Like, I think the abilities are fun. I think, you know, the PvE's fine. It could use some work. And this is all stuff that if they had 6 months more to work on the game, or 12 months more likely, they could have really just brought it to that elevated stage. So instead of having a great game, we've just got a mediocre game. A mediocre game that isn't great for solo players either. So they're going to hemorrhage players so quick. They need to make the worm tooth knife actually useful and usable. Oh, Fear. Fuck, Fear was... Fear had melee fighting, did it? I don't remember that, but it has been a long ass time since I played. Hang on. I'm gonna park myself right here for a tick. I'm just gonna go grab a drink. Throat's feeling really dry, so I'll be back in a bit, guys. It's like 2 minutes, or probably like a minute. Oh, it had good AI. It did have really good AI. That's a good point. The AI in this is shit, but I kind of understand that in shared space multiplayer worlds, they always seem to be bad. Might be a bit of a limitation, but anyway, I'll be back. Oh, yeah, sorry. It did have really good AI. Especially for the time. All right. But like, going back to my slight ranting, this is also the problem, is I'm going to another testing station to go farm the same stuff I was just farming. So I can build a single scout ornithopter, a single one. And I already had some of this stuff, so it's like, how much do I need? Yeah, like it's the small things, and that's what this game is just sadly missing. I'll also show you, I also want to fly around briefly before I go to the deep desert again and show you guys some of the bases on this map. Some of them are really nice on this map, on this server. They all seem to make buggy farming smoother and solo. They could, right? Like, they could just make it so you right click and then left click while you're right clicking or something. Like, because I can do this, so why can't I just laser? You already built 80% of a new assault top, but you're making 2 before going back. You can reveal the second one won't last long. Yeah, it won't. it certainly won't. Okay, park up here. Like, that sniper should have activated long ago. Oh, I can't. I forgot this was a hold down. Dunk. But yeah, like, this is the PvE, right? And like, I didn't mind it, but now it's too formulaic for me. There's no reason for me to do anything other than what I'm doing, which is just yep, and then just dodging back and forth. You hope this AI revolution finds its way into games. I think the video already has some. Like, that's it, right? Like, with the way AI is going, there's a lot of really good options there for how they could implement that. Probably different to what it's being used for the most fucking meaningless shit, though. Like, I hate that we're going into this direction of AI making art and stuff for us instead of doing my laundry, you know? Are there, once again, no enemies in here? No, there are, okay. I probably should turn and put on my shield, shouldn't I? Father doing the greediest of perfect use of AI. Okay, I'll be honest, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. If you're a celebrity, you got to be so fucking worried about AI, surely, right? Yeah, I was hoping that my that poison on the first one might kill him. You throw it? He threw it sideways. What? My favorite AI thing is how people use the comparison of Will Smith eating spaghetti to show how far AI has come. And it's like 3 years ago, the AI videos of him eating spaghetti were just like a complete mess. And now they look almost lifelike. Yeah, like this is the best way to just deal with these. It's just... Oh, he hit me with it. Okay. Rude. Okay, not the best way to do it then. We've seen those edits of I've seen edits of Trunk by... No, I have not. I really haven't. I'm so tired of seeing AI stuff, more so because I just see it all the time and it's like people trying to pass off AI stuff as real. Like, I don't mind. I like a good AI video of something like Obama doing the gritty when it's like, okay, this is clearly AI. When it's clearly AI, I don't mind it. But I get so tired of seeing like AI generated photos and AI generated videos on Facebook. And like it's people trying to pass them off as real so they can get clicks. And it's like, oh, just fuck. Can you just fuck off? Yeah, so there's I'm not real videos. The internet is lose all credibility. Yeah. Like, and that's the thing. The better and better it gets, the more and more people are going to disengage from that style of content, because how are you going to know what's real? Unless people just stop caring. I could see the younger generation just maybe not caring about it. But at a certain point, you're just going to be fed so much just slop. Oh, we've seen that already. Facebook is horrible. Yeah, like I honestly, like I'm still in the habit of every now and then if I'm like, you know, if I'm waiting for something somewhere, if I'm in like a doctor's office, I'll like open up my phone and just scroll through. And it's just fucking terrible. Like the whole thing is just hard to look at. And every time I'm like, why do I still use this? I've never been much of a Facebook user. I kind of just had it because when I was in high school, everyone jumped on and that was how they invited each other to things. So it was kind of necessary. But now I'm like, I don't even use it for that anymore. So like, what am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna hope that I got enough things here. I feel like I may not have. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we've been in every room as well. I don't think I missed anything, but I wasn't paying a lot of attention, to be honest. No, I really am Brad Pitt. I do feel bad for the woman that got scammed into thinking she was dating Brad Pitt. But at the same time, I don't even think they used AI, did they? Or maybe they did. But it was like, they were so very... It wasn't at the point where she should have been fooled by that. I'm sorry. Like, you can't be... And also, like, I don't know, if Angelina Jolie starts messaging me on Facebook one day, I'm probably going to think it's not Angelina Jolie. I'll be honest. There's going to be, like, no part of me that believes that's really happening. Is it? Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think it is really. Like, my sympathies only go so far. Especially when it's a celebrity. Because, like, beef are fucking real. Yeah, no, the more you say, the more I'm like, yeah, I actually kind of agree. When it's like, when somebody just gets catfished. Is that a player base? That is a player base. That's a cool base as well. Like if somebody just gets catfished and scammed, that I feel kind of sad for, because they were just wanting a relationship. When it's a celebrity, come on. You think they're just doing that? It's just a modern natural selection. Her foretelling herself she's a 10. Of course Brad wants me. That was just sad. Oh, that was sad. But it is just always, yeah, it's always just somebody. It's just like, why? Like, why? Why would he just start talking to random people online to start relationships with them? You think he's actually going to do that? Okay, surely we have enough aluminium. Surely. Yeah, people that send money to people they've never met. I kind of understand that the ones that are like, you know, they were talking to somebody online for like 3 to 6 months. And then they were like, oh, you know, I need money for like hospital bills or something. I wouldn't send money, but I can kind of understand that. Like you think you've developed a connection with someone. But I'd just be like, nah, sorry, like I'm not doing that. Like, what are we talking about? No sympathies from Zealy. Maybe 15 years ago. Yeah, that too, actually. I think the fact that times are changing reduces that. Yeah, in 2025. But like, it works, right? That's why every fucking week I'm getting texts telling me that I got a parcel to be picked up from Australia Post, and I just need to send them a little bit of money to get it through customs. It's like, I'm so fucking tired of seeing those texts, but it's because people keep falling for them. Or I always get phone calls. And now I just fuck with them. Now I just fuck with them every time. I answer every one of those scam calls. Every single one. I'll talk to them for a few minutes and then I'll say some stuff to them that I can't repeat on stream. For fear of being problematic. But I tell them to go do something very bad to themselves. That's all I'll say. And then they usually hang up on me, as you'd expect. Yeah, go get your parcel. Yeah, it's so annoying. They've had a Freudian slippity keyboard for. They can understand why a woman would fall for it. They get gassed up their entire lives. With men, it's another story. Really? I would have thought the opposite. I don't know about that. I feel like men are more likely to fall for that shit than women are, to be honest. Because I would think about it the other way. If you're saying women get gassed up their entire lives, my thinking would be they're less likely to be impressed by somebody online then. Whereas men, like, it's the meme, right, that men never get compliments. So if you find somebody as a man who's like, you know, talking nicely about you, that might encourage you a little bit more. Or at least the sad men, you know. Why am I getting fuel cells? What am I doing? Acting like I'm going to keep playing this game. That's because you're thinking ordinary men, women are horny too. I don't know. I just think about things like OnlyFans. You know, and men spending millions of dollars on that. I don't think men are that smart. I'll be honest. I don't think they're that fucking smart. They think, like, men think those women are into them, and that's why they're spending that money, because they think if they spend just enough, they can get the attention they need to get to the top of the list. He fucking... I was gonna throw out the R word again. Like, what are we talking about? Like, that's not how it works. But, like, that's what they do. And, like, to be honest, I don't think it's a man or a woman issue. I think it's just a people issue. I'd be interested to know. Women are hornier than men. Men are just lonely. I'd be very interested to see the demographic breakdown of that, because I think if you were to look at who's more likely to get scammed, men or women, I think you'd see it to be really even. I don't think it's necessarily a gender issue at all. I think they just target the different genders based on different topics. You know? Men because women because they lie to each other, keep each other out of the gym. Yeah, I don't think it's a gender issue, to be honest, Harry. But like, I don't know, fucking what do I know? All right, hopefully this is now enough stuff. And this is how this game has kept me on the goddamn hook for so fucking long. These aren't going anymore. I need to put the aluminium in a chest. After a very quick search, a gander at articles, it's even. It's rather even. It'd have to be right because And yeah, it'd be even because it's just like, it'd just be different targets though. You know, how do you appeal to your target market as a scammer? Hang on. How much water is this going to take? Oh, it's fine. Probably depends on the type of scam. Yeah, I imagine women are more likely to be scammed when asking to do something compassionate, whereas men are more likely when it's a hot blonde with on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so what did we get up to? 3 wings, so we need 1 more wing. Nope, that's not... Is that the wing we want? That is the wing we want, okay. And then storage, we need more aluminium. Thrusters, we need more aluminium. That's going to take time. So while that all gets mined, I'll show you guys some of the bases on this server because there's some pretty nice ones around here. I want to see if they've improved as well through the week. Yeah, whereas women, I imagine, are much more likely, as Fufu said, to be scammed on more compassionate grounds. Because I work in social work. Women, like, I mean, it's no surprise women are more compassionate than men are. But like, the vast majority of my workplace is women. Like, the vast majority. Like, men are a bit of a rarity in the social work space. All right, that's done. Need to put those away, actually. Did I build an extra wing I didn't need? I must have. Or did I just not attach a... Did I just not attach a wing? I didn't attach a wing. Thank God I looked at that. There we go. How did we get onto this topic? I just suddenly had a moment of clarity. I'm like, why the fuck are we talking about scams again? Oh. Or is it because this game's a scam? Is that how we got there? No idea. Yeah, we're all just like, wait, how did we get here? AI. Oh, AI, yes. Yeah. I have some, yeah, good. I got storage stuff in there. Perfect. I got some batteries on me. That's good. All right, let me show you guys some of the bases around here. Because there's a couple of nice ones nearby. And then we should be back here, build the thruster, build the storage, fly around the deep desert for an hour, and we'll call it there. Fuel up. Fuel up. This one's grown quite a bit, actually. I'm curious about this thing. This has grown a ton. Looks like I got a couple of foo-foos on this server too, hey? Okay, I don't know about this base though. Look at all the stairs. I do like this. I do like how people are building into the mountains. I don't know, is that a contender? Nah, this one doesn't quite look as good, to be honest. It's a bit of a mishmash, this one. You can tell they didn't really have a consistent theme. Although it does look like a compound. And this is... Hang on, I'm going to rant a bit more here. Hang on, I'm going to land on this fucking base and rant a bit. Can I land on this? No, you can't land. Okay. So this is what I quite like this one. It's not bad. It's not at the level of yours. Kind of looks like a Hagen and daycare, yeah. But like, players have built this within the last 2 weeks. Fufu has built his base in about a week. They have these tools to build these bases. And I know the player bases are different to the, you know, to the... What are they called? Fuck. To the crash ships and the testing stations. But Fufu was able to build his base in a week. Hire somebody like Fufu. Give them a month. Ask him to build 4 different big things that he's built like he has. And then just put them in the game. Put them in the deep desert. Fill them with AI. Put a bunch of loot crates around. Fill the loot crates. Done. Am I wrong with that thinking? If people are doing this in their free time in a week, How did the devs not have more time to put massive structures into the end game? Like, what? Like, you know what I mean? You're excited to deep dive into the building. I fucking love building. Once, oh, I didn't play Once Human. What was that game? Next Life, Real Life, no, Second Life? Second Life? Real, make it comp to get players. Exactly! Exactly! They could have literally held a competition in the open beta. Build a massive base. Send us your design. The best one gets put into the game as a dungeon. It's free content, people! It's free content! How hard is it? Like, I just don't understand why. Like, maybe it's hard. Maybe it's harder than I'm thinking. But I'll be honest, that base is right there. It's solid as fuck. I can't fly through it. I can't walk through it. Like, use it. You know what I mean? Feel some drama with the devs at the moment, so maybe steer her away. Fair enough. But there was a game where people did that and they made real money. Yeah, I think that was Second Life, but I don't think it really ever took off. I remember Googling it years back or looking into it because I was like, I like the idea, but I was like, what's the point? I'm not going to come home and pretend to work a second job. This base started off looking cool, but you can tell they just haven't quite finished it yet. They've also been a bit cunty and they've blocked off an entire fucking path, which is interesting. Yeah, this one's not done but getting there. This one has just become a giant box. This is the type of shit I would build. Like, this is what I would be building if I had the resources at my disposal that Fufu had. I do like this giant hangar bay, though. I quite like this. It's weird that they have a top entrance and a side entrance. Like, that's just a brick shit house. That's what that is. Oh, what do we got in here? Or is this just not built? I also wish, by the way, I was thinking about this the other day while this thing was flying around. I wish that there were enemies on this. I wish this was lootable. Like, why can't I land on that? Or why can't I land up here, jump down to that, and fight my way through the ship to get some, like, specific resources? Again, you have this thing. Put enemies on it. Put a couple of loot crates on it. Because I would fly up, land on that, and then jump down to it. You love their build set. It looks cartoonishly evil. I do like the Harkonnen base. Like, yeah, exactly, Zeely. Sorry, I'm catching up on the chat. Imagine Fufu's base is a raidable dungeon. That's that's all they need in the deep desert. Is on both sides of the shield wall in the PvE zone, 2 giant bases, one Atreides, one Harkonnen. Make them massive. Fill them with enemies. Fill them with hard enemies that require players to group up and do them together. That would have kept me going as a solo player. I'd love to run some PvE dungeons with other people. Why is that not a thing? Elden Ring like dungeons, yeah. Like where they have their big ass fucking just castles. Again, there's another base right here. Players are doing it. It's not hard, and it's right here. It's right here. All of the content players are building. Hold a competition. Let them build it. Take the best one. Throw it. Throw fucking 2 or 3 of them in the deep desert. Fill them with enemies and you're good. Yeah, my server has this fucking one is huge. It looks like these people are inspired by you, Fugu. They got plants and everything in there. Oh, look, there's a guy in there. He's running around. Like, how cool is this? It looks cool as hell. This guy mining down there. Shoddy craftsmanship, though. Just look at it. Look at this. Look at this little bit of stone poking out the top. That's no good. What can I see? The shield costs a lot, yeah. I like this as well. Clearly somebody started building here. It's interesting. Anyway, the one I wanted to show you is over this way. It's calling the Dune police. Hello, stalker outside my window. It's just some guy. He's like, what's he trying to do? Like PvP me? Like, what is? Wait, is this the player-made base too? Hang on. And I do love the flying. I think the gliding in the Thornicopters is so much fun. Just being able to go. Oh, there's another buggy. Okay, so this is a base in the making too. Like, look at this motherfucker. Like, again. Just, I mean, obviously finish it. But like, players are building this, and they've done it in a week in their free time. And the devs were too fucking lazy to sit down and just do it and then throw them in there. Even if they were shit and they said, hey, we threw these together in a couple of weeks, you know, we're going to polish them up, but this is what our PV dungeons are going to look like. Awesome. Great. Why not? Instead, they just copy pasted the same shit we've already got. Wait, has this space gone? No, here it is. Here we go. Oh, okay, it's not got any bigger. They must be happy with the size of this one. This one was in my YouTube video last week, so I've already kind of shown this one off. But anyway, it looks quite nice. I quite like the look. I like the aesthetic of this one. They have like these different kind of... Although I don't like how big the shields are for these ornithopters. I guess they can go through them, but it looks a bit silly when you can't get the wings through, in my opinion. But that's just me. Like, a player made this. That's wild. May end up looking really nice, yeah. It's shocking that there's more than one person on your server that made more than just one box, yeah. Yeah, my server, I mean, it's been going 2 weeks now. But like, these bases, insane. Absolutely insane. That's what groups are capable of, right? Alright, I'll go back to base now. Hopefully I can make those things. We'll just go fly around the desert for an hour or so. Your server is just boxes so far. My other concern is, how are they going to merge features? Because at a certain point, servers are going to start hemorrhaging players. And because they're 40 pop servers are going to be dead really soon. And like, what is their merge plan? Because can they merge the bases between the servers? And then what if 2 players had a base in the same location or they overlapped? Or are they just not going to merge servers and just let people fucking just rot on shitty areas? It just feels like they didn't think some of this stuff through. That's just my worry. This space is just weird. I like this. I love this. I love the flying. I love the ornithopter flying. I love the buggy driving. I'm going for it, boys. I'm going... Okay, I'm not going through. I was going to try to fly through that, but I lost all my momentum. I did just want this to be a, I did just want this to be an energy cube, but you can't do that. Yeah, the ornithopter flying is some of the best flying in any game. Yeah, like, clearly the devs just spent like all of their development time making incredibly good flying. Okay, we want the thrusters, and we still need 25 more ingots for that. Are they all running? Yeah, my three ones are running. Is Dune really a popular enough to base the game on? Like, I thought the movies were okay. I wasn't a massive fan. I think the franchise has some really old school fans because of the old movies and the book, or the books. I don't know if it's multiple books. Yeah, not many people care about it though. I think it's a really good setting. I think it is a good setting. Like, to be honest, like, I like the technology behind everything. As in, like, you know, I like that we have the suspensor belts that let people do this. Well, you didn't really see much of it, but I think it's a good setting. And I think they've done it well, but they've just missed. Like, they've matched the aesthetic well, is what I'm saying. But then they did massive misses elsewhere, which is just sad. Thank you. Okay, we just need 20 more of those. More boring. Well, I mean a setting in terms of like the politics of the world, the enemy variety, like the enemies and the access to like personal shields and stuff like that. That's more so what I mean. I think the lore, it's got decent lore behind it. Like, especially like the wind farms as well, because there's so little moisture. There's a good reason why why water is so scarce, other than the fact it's a desert. But you know, the fact of water being a really what? Where is my shield gone? On this section, why is it? Did I swear I built this. I'm confident I built this. I don't want to say it deleted itself and it's a bug, but I'm confident that I made that. This one's fine. This one's okay. Yeah. So more so the lore is what I was thinking when I was saying it was like a good setting. Like, I think it's an interesting universe. One you don't have to build from the ground up. One people understand and have put kind of work into. I do think it's a bit odd. Like, I do honestly think it's a bit odd. I guess they were thinking maybe the movies would launch the series into yeah, because you're right, Dune is more than just a desert. Yeah. But most of the books happen here, which is a desert planet. Yeah. But so is Tatooine. Someone stole my building. I swear to God I put that force field on. I swear I did. But I don't know how it would have just broken. But the game's been buggy enough that I could also see it just breaking. I also like that I'm waiting for... Wait, what did I make? Thrusters. I like how I'm waiting for storage, even though I've been saying that I'm gonna uninstall. But I still want to be able to collect stuff if I find stuff, you know? Because who knows how I'll feel tomorrow. Well, I highly doubt I'll keep playing. As I say, as I craft just random shit, because I'm trying to find stuff to do. Technically, there is some vegetation. Yeah, that's true. Like, there is little bits here and there. Hey, what's in here? Oh, yeah, an ornithopter wing. I'll just wait out the last 7. You'll know no naked sting. Spit on that one woman and big worms hit sand. Towards the poles, I think the desert gives way to actual forests and whatnot. Yeah, because aren't the Fremen like trying to turn it into a greener planet? Isn't that their like whole thing? Is they're hoarding water so that they can try to bring life to the desert? But then they consider the worm to be like a god or something? It's like, it's an interesting setting. Not all the Fremen, but some of them are trying to terraform it. Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough. Like, I didn't enjoy the movies that much. I did watch them all the way through. Although one of them I watched on a plane, to be fair, so that is almost cheating. But I really liked the setting. Even though I didn't like the movies, I really liked the setting. Like, I thought it was really interesting, like the Bene Gesserit, the politics between the houses, the fact that spice is their way of space travel, so it's highly sought after. Like, I think it would have been a great setting for them to expand on more. And it would be interesting if they did expand more in the future. Iraq has changed a lot over the span of 5 books. Okay. I'm not going to read the books, but maybe somebody else might. It felt very artsy. It did, yeah. I would have really... Like, I've not read the books. So I don't know if the movies were, like, really good for the story. Oh, excuse me. Fucking hell. But I would have enjoyed if we just saw more of the politics and stuff instead of just, you know, 3 hours of Timothy Chalamet in the desert. All right. Speaking of, let's go hang around in the deep desert for a while, hey? We'll fuck around in there, see if we can get into some fights. If I do fight and die, then that's the end of the stream. Because I am not making my way back to that base. The story is more about the politics and philosophy of the author, not the characters in the story. Okay. That might be why it never really took off, right? Like, why it's always been a little bit of a niche one. Or maybe niche for my generation, potentially, or our generation. So there isn't that much politicking going around. But the world is ready for that type of politicking though, right? Just him preaching about life. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like, because I was thinking of Game of Thrones when I was talking about it. But don't make it drag, yeah. Because I was thinking about it from a Game of Thrones sense. Like, if you had a Dune story that was told as Game of Thrones is told, where there's this political infighting and people scheming, because that's what I got from those movies to a degree. Like, it'd be so good. And like all these houses scheming against each other under, obviously in Game of Thrones it's the king, here it'd be the emperor. Like, it's just, oh, it'd be so good. It is mentioned that stuff happens. Sometimes you may even see an actual plot, but it's not, yeah, it's not quite Game of Thrones, yeah. Bloody hell, sorry, I don't know why my throat is just so dry and like messed up. I wasn't sure if I was getting sick earlier in the week, that's why I didn't stream Tuesday. Like, I slept awfully Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Too much sand. maybe. You know what it was? Fucking, it was me at the start of the stream ranting for fucking like half an hour. Just screaming into the void. That's what it was. And yeah, this part of the game is the issue for me, Harry. It's, what am I supposed to do in this section of the game? Salt, not sand. It's like, this section of the game, there's not much for me to do as a solo. Fuck. I didn't bring a vehicle. I didn't bring one of those vehicle copying tools. But then again, I'm just not, nah, fuck it. I was going to go back and make one. Should I make one? Should I go back and make one, Fufu? Is there any point? Yeah, I'll do it. Because if I do see an opportunity to PvP on the ground, I want to make sure I can save my vehicle. So this might be completely pointless, but it'll take me a few minutes. You would never go into the desert without the Pokeball, exactly. At some point, a girl climbed a mountain with a hot dude. As they reached the peak, shed. What? Look how the guy was. There's a lot of stuff like that in the books too. What the fuck? Does that make any sense? What? See, that sounds weird. So that must be why the books always maintain some kind of nicheness. I wish it returned you to the Haga Basin in the same place you left the Haga Basin. Just Frank smoking weed at home and then writing weird shit. And some other people bought it and liked it. You love the books, but they are quite weird, yeah. Flexing by. What is that over there? Is that just another part of the wreck? It is, yeah, okay. Or a different wreck, rather. Like these. They should have made those PvP zones more interesting. First one's the most normal one. They get weirder and weirder with every book. Towards the end, you have an entire race of female BDSM dominatrixes that want to subjugate the galaxy using sex. What the fuck? Like, that's clearly why the series kind of, you know, always remained a little niche, right? And why everyone focuses on Arrakis as the only story they want to tell. Fucking Harry. Alright, we're almost back at the base. Let's go. Oh, came in a little hot, that's fine. Okay, so the Pokeball machine. Personal light, welding torch, improvised power pack. It's not going to be in the water one. God, where is the damn thing? Jesus Christ. How is it not just in the weapons one? Construction tool. Where's cut array? It's not gonna be weapons, surely. It's not a weapon. Construction tool, improvised cut array. What? Vehicle backup tool. Fuck. Oh, wait, I have one of these. Thank God I have one of these now I think about it. I made one in the end. Because I don't have what I need to make the damn thing. Thank God that I had one. Replace that. So how does the Pokeball work? Let's have a look. Let's test it. Store vehicle. Place vehicle. Okay. Easy as that. Oh, then there's a lot is Sunray. Interesting. That is smart move to get in on dad's success. Yeah. You don't get much of that. You don't get many people who take their dad's work and just continue it on. It does feel a little bit like odd. Almost feels like, you know, make your own series, son. But okay. You like Dune, why not? Yeah, I imagine the dad would have had to give him permission, right? Otherwise he would have been able to sue. His wife died, then he got super depressed. Why do you know so much about this, Fufu? Or are you like, were you a fan of the books? Sorry. I think you may have mentioned. Oh, you just said you love the books, yeah. Yeah, that's quite sad. That's like, I can't, like, I'm not married, but my partner and I have been together for quite a while, and it is, I'm not saying it's happening soon, but it's on the cards for the future. But it's one of those things where it's like, I can't even fucking imagine being with somebody for a long time and then them passing away. Like, that's got to be the saddest shit about getting old, is being super old with your partner and then just like one day they're just gone. I think about that with my grandfather a lot. My grandfather married my grandmother, I want to say when they were, fuck, they may have been like late, like 19, early 20s or something, because they had kids really early. And then she got diagnosed with, fuck, what's the word? Really, really bad arthritis. Like, she had really bad arthritis. They told her she wasn't going to make it past like 40, and then she made it into her 70s. But like, he spent the majority of her life being a carer for her, and then she's passed now, and then suddenly he's just alone. But like, he spent all of his days caring for her, feeding her, like washing her, that kind of stuff, and then she's just gone. And I'm like, when that happened, like, obviously I was sad because she'd passed, but I was like, I can't even fucking imagine what he's going through. And he lives in England. So I don't even get to like support him that much. One of the joys of life, you get to watch, you get old and watch everyone die. Yeah, it's like, one of the most brutal things about getting old. Hey, like, what the fuck? It just shows you how fucking brutal life is. I remember after she did, I'm not laughing at this, but it was quite nice of him. You can tell that he was reflecting on his life, because after she passed, like a few months later, I was chatting to him on the phone, and he asked me something about like whether I was happy or something like that. And then he said, like, you know, if you ever feel like doing something, just go for it. Like he didn't say it exactly like that, but he was basically like, you know, take every chance you have. Don't leave stuff on the side because you're not sure about it. And I was like, that hit me so hard when he said it, because I'm like, I know where this is coming from. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, holy fuck, dude, that was deep. I don't even know how I got onto that topic. Sorry, I brought the mood down with that one. Oh, the book. Yeah, we're talking about what's his name. Yeah. Well, it's just one of those things where it's just life, isn't it? I think as a social worker, I'm used to talking about those kind of topics without it like being a problem. Like I'm talking about shit like that all the time, because obviously it's what people go through. But it's like, fuck. Sorry guys. All right, we're in the deep desert. Let's go find some awful PvP and then turn off the game forever. But this, Harry, is what I was talking about, right? Because you haven't seen the deep desert. The problem with it is you look out that way. Like, what am I going to? It's just an endless desert. Like, there's a few outcroppings here that I could land on. But there's just materials there, right? There's not much for me to really engage with. And the points of interest are so few and far between. I spend the majority of my time flying from one location to the other. Not really doing much. Just kind of looking. Hoping... Oh, look, somebody built a base here. Let's go check it out. I kind of just fly around hoping I'll find somebody. But if I run into two people, it's just like, well, you know, just fucked after that. No, they're not home by the looks of it. I mean, most bases I've seen in the deep desert are simply just cubes. I did see a pyramid. I saw somebody built a pyramid. That was kind of funny. I've not seen that since though. Oh, it would have been destroyed in the storm, but somebody had built a pyramid out here. Sad part is you get stories from both ends. A man who loved and lost. Teddy, go for it. You spent 11 years with a woman and left because I ended up feeling like a utility. Now you can't be asked going for it. Yeah, it's tough, right? Like, that's it. Like, sometimes you can make a choice and you've gone for it and it was just not the right choice. And then you get into that, like, sunk cost fallacy where you're like, is it me? Is it not? Do I continue? Do I not? And then you've also been like, you know, you said 11 years. 8 years in, you're like, fuck, I've got 8 years of history here. Is this what I'm gonna do? Am I gonna leave that behind? Like, is the grass greener? Life is such a minefield for that shit. Like my career, I went into social work kind of a bit on a whim. I don't mind it. I quite like the work as much as I can like work. But if I could go back to when I left high school, I would take my life in a completely different direction. And I thought about going back to study computer science, cybersecurity stuff, because I find that really interesting. But now I'm like, I've got a house, I've got a mortgage. You know, I've spent years getting my career to where it is, so I'm earning a decent income. And it's like, if I want to reset that, I'm gonna have to put in just an insane amount of work. Just an insane amount of work. So I started a YouTube channel. Kind of as a hobby. I just have some fun. Yeah, shit sneaks up on you. They realize you can just leave. It is scary though. But like, mostly I made the YouTube channel because I just love making game. I don't love making games. I don't make games. I love playing games. And like this one, I often found that my friends who also like playing games, I've got a fairly broad view of the games I like, or a fairly broad catalog of games I like, whereas my friends are a bit more niche. One of my close friends, Cameron, who I play with all the time and has been on stream before, he plays quite a few games as well. My other friend Sam, more limited, which is fine. Everyone likes their own stuff, right? Not a complaint by any means. But like, I missed talking to them about like the games I was playing. Or like talking about a game. Because we all used to play League of Legends together. And that was a good time because, you know, I had people to talk about it with. Then I started playing a lot of games like this where I'm just playing solo. And the experience is so much better when you got somebody to like share it with, have a conversation with. So that's why I started YouTube and started streaming as well. Because I'm like, I love playing these games, but I'd love to talk to somebody about games while I'm playing them. And there have been a lot of games where I'm like, I never ended up playing it purely because like I didn't think it'd be a good solo experience. In a lot of cases, it's not. Hey man, how we going? I want to see if I can talk to this guy. I don't have a spice harvester, do I? Fuck, I can't do shit out in the desert. Okay, he's just running away from me. In a game all your life, now it just feels like everything's basic junk. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Fuck, look at these guys going to harvest spice. I'm just going to join in. Oh, fuck yeah. They must have been farming this for ages. Like, this is the stuff, like, if you had a group, this is where the game would be so much fun. You've got, like, multiple copters all coming to drop a spice harvester who is going to spin around harvesting spice. And I'm hoping another player is going to... I wish I brought my spice harvester, but then again, I don't care. People love these games. You just like, why? There is just so much junk. So what are these other guys doing? Why do you pick it up? Why have I got the worm red signal on my screen? Is the worm going to fuck me up? What's happening here? I'm confused about what's happening. Like, these guys ran away like a second after throwing down the harvester. What? What's happening over there? Why is everyone's running? I did read something that said the spice blowouts cause a lot of damage in the area around them. So I was wondering if that's what's happening here. Excuse me. The area is actually a worm butthole. I just realized. Well, the spice went away actually, so maybe the spice field got deleted for some reason. Don't know. But again, this flying feels great. Like, I'm loving this section of the game. Like, and again, if this is where you had a bunch of friends to play it with, it'd be so interesting to build a base out here, fly around gathering spice, fly around fighting other players, fighting them off the spice, you know? Hey, what's up? Nobody wants to talk to me. Reminds you of playing Spider-Man. Yes! Oh man, the Spider-Man game on PS2, I loved it. I know they've made others since then. But I remember playing on PS2 back in the day, and like, I just loved swinging around the city. I played one of the more modern ones, but it didn't really catch my attention the same. Oh, he has missiles on him. Hey man, how we going? Why did that spice field just disappear? What was that about? It's a bit unnecessary, isn't it? Come on. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I've already fucked up the runaway here. Maybe I'm the reason they left, maybe. They're all chasing me, why? Fuck. They're just as bored as I am, yeah. And this is the thing, right? Like, they're coming after a guy that has literally nothing, because there is nothing else to do in this game. Uh-oh, I've overheated my, my thing. But, like, they wouldn't even talk to me, you know? Something to do, kill him, yeah? Oh, fuck, he got me. Oh, they might actually get me here. They might get me. Yeah, body module's about to break. They're going to get me. There it is. I'm surprised they can keep up with me. Although it is fucking 4 guys, to be fair, and I'm flying sideways because I'm trying to dodge them. Been guarding that stupid harvester for 45 minutes. Woo! I'm surprised they can keep up with me, though, to be honest. Of course they're gonna kill me. I'm surprised. I am honestly surprised they can keep up with me. From what I understand, they shouldn't be able to. But they are, obviously, so I'm clearly wrong. Oh, fuck. I think I'm going... I think the problem is I'm diving too hard. I don't need to dive as hard as I'm diving. I think they're going to get me. They're going to get me for sure. And then they're going to get nothing, though. That's the issue with this game, is they're going to kill me, and they're going to receive nothing for that work, you know? Oh. And this for me is just the problem with the game, is like what do I do as a solo player? I can't even escape them with a well, what's the point, guys? I'm confused. Oh, you know what I can do, actually? This is what I should have done from the start. I should have run for land. Yeah, I can't gain height. I should have run for land, and then I should have tried to fight them on the ground. Oh. Yeah. Ah. I died. And I died to my own copter falling down the hill. The Dune Awakening experience, boys. That's what this is. Vehicle respawn. Okay, I can't respawn for another 10 seconds. So maybe just give me a... I now can't respawn for another 14 seconds? I now can't respawn for another 19 seconds? I now can't respawn for another 20... Why is it going up? What? 30 seconds. Oh. I'm sorry, but like, if I needed any more excuse on why I want to fucking uninstall this fucking game, what the fuck are we talking about? Is it minus 44 seconds? Stop pressing. Well, I mean, it's not counting down though. Like, why is it going up? Oh, okay. Oh, I was hoping to get him. I can't repair my copter, can I? No. You're a little bitch. Come fight me like a man. Yeah, that's right. Fly away. Yeah, this can't be repaired, can it? Oh. Hello? Hello? Nah, it's gone. I was hoping I could repair it a little bit and then just fly it off the ground. All right, that is the perfect ending to fucking Dune Awakening, this dog shit game. Don't fucking buy it. It's absolute shit. Thanks so much for watching. Nah, it's been a fun enough stream. I've had a good enough time. But all it's done is kind of prove my point that solo play is fucking pointless. There's just fucking nothing to do out there. I was even just trying to talk to some guys and they're just like, they killed me. They received nothing for killing me because I didn't have anything on me. And that's just the solo experience. So what the fuck is the point? And to be honest, they're doing that because they're bored. They're killing random players because they got nothing to fucking do out there. Because that's all you can do is kill the occasional random. Like, how that is going to get so boring for guilds so quickly. This game is going to go down the drain unless they add some actual content to it. But that's enough for me. I might cut up some of this stream into a fucking highlight just so all my rants can be gathered into one section. But anyway, I've had a good enough time. It's been a fun stream. I really enjoyed checking out your base, Fufu. That was really good. But anyway, thank you both for hanging out. Thanks so much to... Oh, fuck. I've forgotten what their name was now. Zahili, if you're still hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Salty as well, if you're lurking out there. Glad we finished on a nice note. Yeah, take it easy, Harry. All right, have a good one, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.